Big clipping. Welcome, everybody. Hey, look who's here. Hey, cool. Let's get her an applause. Let's get her a good applause break. There we go. There we go.
Hello. How's everyone?
Oh, my God. Nope. Hold on.
Nope.
Boom. Fixed it.
Okay. I can't see us yet.
Oh.
There it is. I misplaced our window. There we go.
I'm going to have to go out to Gilberto's tonight.
Gilberto's.
Yes, it's a Mexican restaurant that's nearby. Going out to Gilberto's means I'm having horchata. I'll get my daughter something.
That's that place.
That does horchata.
I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
Horchata.
I'd never heard of a horchata.
Horchata is amazing. Horchata is my bitch. I am a whore for
Never
horchata.
Heard of one.
We have a bunch of stuff to talk about today. Not too much video stuff. We'll go through everything. I was worried I was gonna have to start a show late because of tax stuff, but and the whole reason that my tax stuff is being monitored the way it is because of the extra money thing, like the earning extra money. But I had my returns from last year that I was like, don't, like the federal one is like, don't pay me that. Don't keep that in there. And so I've been deducting this year's taxes off of that. So I'm still technically ahead. I'm like, yes, nice. Fucking eat a dick. And then so I grabbed some lunch and I came home and prepped a show. Little tight on time to prep a show, but still able to do it. And you said you'd join me. So it's just like a banger, awesome day all around. I'm having a great time. We're going to talk about AI Digger. But we were going to talk about AI Digger, but here she is. It's a great Mexican restaurant. It's falling great. Yeah, dude. I found out after I had put like my hard firm, like we got to get out by September. Like we'll be out by September. Like after I set up that time frame, which I'm still trying to meet, I found out that there's an empty restaurant nearby, like fucking like 2 blocks like nearby. They're putting a Gilberto's in it, and I'm like, no, you can't do that to me. I won't be within rolling distance. No. Fuck. Oh. I fell in love with Gilberto's for one simple reason. They're open 24 hours. Very few things are, especially food-wise in Minnesota. And winters, like any time of year, I get done doing fucking DJ work. It's like 2 a.m, feeling a little peckish. Maybe I haven't eaten dinner or whatever. And so it's like, I need some food. You know what I love? I love a good, like, honestly, like more than one sitting, like big ass burrito a churro, and some horchata. Like, put on an anime, smoke a bowl, and let's call that the end to an easy day, because goddamn, that's awesome. Did Johnny just fart? I don't think so. Los Federales. All right, I'm here, you Homo sapiens. I'm late. Did Digger fire back at Aaron? Let him have it, Digger. Oh, do you want to fire back at Aaron?
Or what?
Aaron simply said something to the effect of like I don't know, like people said that you were gunning for him, and he's like, whatever. I don't know. It's a whole big nothing burger. I was
never gunning for him. I was never gunning for anyone. I was trying to fake mad at Los Federales, and I couldn't even fake mad right. I fell apart right when he came in, and I just couldn't do it. No, I wasn't mad at anyone. Especially I was just worried for you.
I don't want to correct you. You were mad at first.
Well, I was mad at the idea. I don't think.
Yeah. And like I told Aaron, I, at the beginning of my show, was kind of like whiny, kvetchy, bitchy about the idea. But I told him, like even by the end of yesterday's show, I was like, we'll do it. It'll be fine. And then I was ready to come in today, like, but I'm standing up for myself. I got my conditions. All right. Hole number 1, or I've heard 10 is close to the golf clubhouse, or 18. But I really feel like 1 or 18 really kind of simplifies things for me a lot. So I'm going to kind of have to put my footy down. And he was like, I was already planning to do it. I'm like, well, now I'm a dick.
Perfect.
So yeah, and I was completely wrong about the amount of time that'll be involved. So I was like, well,
I knew that if you did it near the beginning, it would take
less time.
They all start off at the same time. How long it takes them all to come back in?
Well, right, but it's gonna be somewhat at the last hole it would be somewhat longer, but it's still gonna kind of be that thing that they're gonna move through in one kind of continuous pace because they're just gonna keep going. But like I said, didn't realize, I was assuming it was 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours. And he's like, no, it might take 4 hours to run the course, but at any one of the holes, you're pretty much going to be done in 2. And so that's kind of going to be the way of it for me, especially at the first hole. So before the sun and the heat can really get out and fuck with me, it might suck a little bit, but nothing that sit inside of the clubhouse at, 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, have a little Mai Tai or something. I don't know. I've never had one of those. Is that feeling. A gay thing? I don't know. Anyways, but just sit in there, have a drink. I hope they have those good boys. Aaron has talked up a game on those good boys. I want to have a good boy.
Okay.
I'm a good boy, damn it. I'm mad at Digger. Oh, that's right. I remembered something I need to do. I'm mad at Digger. She's intruding on Manday, says Fallen the Great. Well, boobs are icky sometimes. I completely disagree. I have a story about a lady who has a really, really rare condition. She had to have her boobs surgically reduced because it was just a fucking health threat. And it's Rusty Grimmer. I didn't realize it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. That's why that's why the title of the show is Look Who's Here, because normally she's not on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
She wasn't even planning.
I have appointments.
She wasn't even planning to be here today, but things kind of worked out. Johnny, if need be, I will sit in for you. Well, that's the thing. If I'm only going to have to be there for 2 hours, it's going to be from 7 to 9 in the morning. Yeah, I can't see someone needing to sit in for me. I had misrepresented facts by going into this without paying any attention. He's going, no, he's going to have me sit in a golf hole. How long? I don't know. I'll just be out there all day. And it's not. No, you won't. It'll be really chill. I'm going to see about arranging for maybe a few bucks or whatever. People get a little bit of something that is definitely not sable antelope jerky. That kind of deal. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta see. I don't think anyone clipped it for my purposes that I want. So I gotta find this from this morning. He fucking goddamn him.
Oh, right. You were telling me.
Yeah,
he did, the clip of all clips.
Not the clip of all clips, but just like the dude just fucking opens his foot and puts his mouth in, or opens his mouth, puts his foot in. I got it backwards. All right, so there we go. Let's see this. About this big win we got because NATO is by.
Sure. You guys are 190 away from tonight.
All right.
Thank you very much for your contributions. If you want to keep going, maybe we can get ahead for tonight. That would be
Where
cool.
is it?
Let's see what the clip is.
Oh, this is a different clip.
Like if you would have told me that I was going to get shit canned, I'd have never sucked your dick. Like
And it's about to get worse. So that's the clip.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about somebody else. I wasn't talking about me. Hey, you've got to go in like 5 minutes, and I've got to pee. So if I don't take that opportunity now, I'm going to be sitting here for about 40 minutes with pee in my pants.
Okay, so we got to wait for him to get back.
I'd rather not. We do have to get to the Joy Taylor thing as well. That's one of my favorites for today. Thank you. Okay. All right. It's not that when I've decided that, hey, I'm good. We're going to go back to goals now for a little while.
All right, I got to find this
another
clip.
Giant dono drops in. That was me being at peace with, hey, I only got a half.
Oh, at this point, I was trying to sell them on making him do a fucking show till noon. I'm like, I'm bailing in 5 minutes. Come on, guys.
Hour left in today's show.
Which is why the Schadenfreude in me is like, so if we could just come along and crush that hope right here.
Because now I'm at that point where I'm planning the rest of my day, and it.
Right.
1,000%.
Some people are promoted for work skills. Your team. All right, hold on.
Oops.
All right, so it should be by here.
101. Gray Duckling in second at $100.01.
All right, come on, damn it. This is why I wish I had looked for this earlier.
Third at 50 and a fake at 32.
Yeah, I don't care.
In fourth, and Cuck Chair is Schweitz.
Yeah, great, awesome. Let's
30.
get to the.
All right, so yeah, just let him settle in.
Be nice.
I
think it'd be nice.
By the way, I was going to say I'm sorry that I had to leave you hanging a little bit long.
What?
Are we going to get in trouble? We're not reacting to this content.
We're pausing it, and I was on the show. I think we'll be okay.
That started as a stand-up.
I'm not talking about with Aaron. I'm talking
down.
about with YouTube.
You know what? I would. I can't fault you. I had granted. Oh, don't worry. There's whole channels that dedicate to watching his show and restreaming it literally live. Due to medical conditions, I am proud to say I was already. All right, this isn't helping.
The herd with Colin Cowherd, he noted, and First Things First are safe. Well, Colin Cowherd's like the biggest thing on that network. He ain't going anywhere. Charlie Dixon. That's the executive. He's the former executive here on this program. Johnny, take it easy, buddy. And
God damn it, where is it? Where is him talking about effing blowing dudes and things for like a whole minute?
Would have been just before this clip started, I would have thought.
He said, because he said balls in their hands, balls in their courts. Yankee says, no, balls in Charlie's mouth. Yes, okay. I think that's
probably not, but damn it. Yeah, he's fighting the black hats who have all the. I fucking can't find it. I have to know. I was going to look for it. Fuck. I want to find the part. There was a weird part where he's just like, where he's talking about the lady, and he's just like, oh, yeah, the child trafficking. Time for you guys today. We're going to try and see what he's emptying everything out for the.
The show ends at 10:30. I'm going to go out to Midland Armory, say hi to Derek and Tracy.
Yep. Can't find it. Fuck. I'll have to get it later.
Okay.
Ugh, what a letdown. Dude, why is Aaron here begging other people's shows is gross? It's American Century. I don't know if you noticed that I'm in both places. So that might have been a clue. But no, I fucking wanted a clip. I wanted to show that specific out of context moment where he's just like,
apparently Aaron was talking about sucking dick or something.
Yeah,
and no context. It was supposed to be really.
Well, it was going to be entertaining, but more importantly is you can almost see a moment where and that's the thing. I did visual cues. I got to find the visual cue. Where's the visual cue? I just have to do
while he's doing that.
The finger clippy motion.
Got Me Banned says next time you go to Westside Liquor, you can buy an 8-pack of Good Boy Seltzer. They're spending, I think, $24. There you go. I don't know what good boy seltzer is.
Government is
obviously
covering
it's a
something
seltzer,
up
but
and hiding it. Boy, I sure do wish we had valuable airtime that somebody could use to help us with this.
Okay, I think we get here with this now.
We gotta talk there, and he's gonna release the Epstein files. Like it was
Fucking damn it! I don't have it. I don't know where it is. Fuck. I had a feeling it will. I have a feeling it'll be worth it. Trust me, sis. I don't know. Jellyfish Smelly's not really invested in this like financially, so I get where he could feel that way. But I want to find again the moment where he's talking about fucking eating dicks and stuff.
For your contributions, if you want to keep going.
All right. Lagwest, welcome to Brian's super sexy science studio. That is right. This is the studio sponsor.
This studio brought to you by Brian, the super sexy science.
it really does need the echo of that at the end.
I just again like I can't just use Suno for all my songs. You know, I can't just cheat.
Why not?
You know, I got to make some of them. So I had to make that one. Thank you, Labglass, for the $10. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Labby.
Those kind of donations on Rumble and everything is why Rumble bought out the rest of tomorrow. So let's go over here and hit that button. God, this bothers me.
Thank you, guys.
I literally signaled for him to
go. David in third at 50 and a fake at 32 with in fourth. And Cuck Chair is Schweitz at.
All right, so then I'm out there.
All right. So, yeah, just, you know, let him settle in.
Be nice.
You know?
God damn it. Come on, please.
By the
Please
way,
do.
I was going to say I'm sorry that I had to leave you hanging a little bit longer.
Nope, that's right. I don't want your started as number one, number two.
And I watched you keep digging. And
all right, yep, there we go.
I was the one who
I wild.
All right, there we go. It's because I watched you keep digging. That I know where that is.
in first and Gray Duckling is
all
in
right.
second. Average Plumber is now at whoops. I was the one who was safe.
All right. God, this thing sucks for
nice.
You know?
I think it'd be nice.
By the way, I was going to say I'm sorry that I had to
just
leave you hanging a little bit longer. That started as a stand up and turned into a sit down.
Yeah, I don't think we really care.
You
about
know
this
what?
part. The problem with this shit is I don't give a fuck about his bathroom stuff after the moment. Like we were talking about it in the show, but I do want him, for the love of God, to get to this.
But I had the same issue happen this morning myself. That's
oh, fucking great! Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I had to sit down too.
I was like, oh, we're here for one thing, and it's like, no. Multitask. We're here for two. And I'm like, okay.
Look, it just means I'm healthy. That's all. Just means I'm healthy. Well,
I'm not.
Bad news. Joy Taylor is out at Fox Sports as part of a massive shakeup that also includes the cancellation of multiple.
Fucking A. We just need to get to the part where he starts doing the dick sucking thing.
Was Joy.
All right. So it's pretty much from here.
Taylor, I would think of all the people at Fox Sports, I was the one who was safe. I fucked Emmanuel Acho. I fucked the executive guy, whatever his name was. I was named in these lawsuits as a lady who fucked and kept getting promotions for fucking, which, by the way, I do not fault women for doing.
All right, so that's just fucking get, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. Damn it. I missed it because he kept
at all.
No,
like,
if the guy's a dick and he's going to do it, then fucking A, take your dick.
If you have that asset and it can advance your career, do it. 1,000%.
Some people are promoted for work skills. Your TNA are apparently your work skills. Boom.
And if you're a single woman and you don't have any, you know, you're not.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. Actual steel toe wearer too, says Digger seems sweet. She is. I love that lady. She's awesome. I
know. She's so cool. I know.
And modest too.
So modest.
I'm so rubbing off on you. I knew it. Johnny is an AI streamer. I mean, kind of. The
Yeah,
FBI
but which one of us is the AI?
was too busy this weekend to go after the Epstein list because they was shutting down video game emulation websites. What? Now I didn't realize we were working for Big Mario, or I suppose it'd be Big Nintendo. Welcome.
Big Nintendo.
We have to go further, says Rusty Grammar. Again, it doesn't really work.
Eating or whatever. I mean, you probably had sex for shittier reasons. You know, like, hey, I met a guy. We were
Like,
a
I
little
liked
drunk.
the guy.
Yeah, right? Well, you gay. But like, yeah, I had a few drinks. I hooked up with a guy because I was horny. I got nothing out of it. This, I fucked a fucking stud of an NFL player, former NFL player, and I got a better job. And then I fucked the executive that was in charge of our scheduling, and he's not the best looking guy in the world, but he's not a total gross dude either. I took a little dick from him, and I got an even better job. Like,
Wow.
there's a
Again, if
That was good.
all right, what are we at? We're at 4153. So if we can go back to about 4112.
1,000%.
Some people are promoted for work skills. Your TNA are apparently your work skills. Boom.
And if you're a single woman and you don't have any, you know, you're not in any kind
All
of
right.
relationship and you're not cheating or whatever, I mean, you probably had sex for shittier reasons.
So start right there. 4115. We have to get this clip put together. I don't.
Okay.
41. I need 15. It won't give me the 15. 4115. So
Relationship and you're not cheating or whatever. I mean, you probably had sex for shittier reasons. You know, like, hey, I met a guy. We were
Like,
a
I
little
liked
drunk.
the guy.
oh fuck no, it's
Yeah,
not
right?
4115. It's
Gay.
4120.
But like, yeah, I had a few drinks. I hooked up with a guy because I was horny. I got nothing out of it. This, I fucked a fucking stud of an NFL player, former NFL player, and I got a better job. And then I fucked the executive that was in charge of our scheduling, and he's not the best looking guy in the world, but he's not a total gross dude either. I took a little dick from him, and I got an even better job. Like, there's a monetary amount on what those fucks got you.
If you cut it even right before,
Wow.
there's a monetary amount. Like, it's so good.
Wow.
So never mind. It's not.
I thought it was
like
bad
a
for
minute.
that.
I thought it was like a minute. I am wrong. It's about 40 seconds. 40 seconds of him just kind of piling it on and not realizing. So it was fun for me. And I needed to find that moment in time. I needed to share it with somebody. He does it intentionally, LOL. He's well aware of what he's doing. I took a little dick from him. Steel Toe 2025 says Brian. Dude, yeah, no, here we'll put it into position like we wanted before, and so if you just come at it like this, oh, now somebody's on to me. He's stopping me.
Uh-oh.
Is what it is.
Why?
It's 104.
Shittier reasons. You know, like, hey, I met a guy. We were
Like,
a
I
little
liked
drunk.
the guy.
Yeah, right? Well, you gay. But like, yeah, I had a few drinks. I hooked up with a guy because I was horny. I got nothing out of it. This, I fucked a fucking stud of an NFL player, former NFL player, and I got a better job. And then I fucked the executive that was in charge of our scheduling.
He's so
and
distinctive on the list.
He's not the best looking guy in the world, but he's not a total gross dude either.
Look, don't undersell yourself, buddy. I'm sure you can get like a decent dude. Like, I get it.
I took a little dick from him, and I got an even better job. Like,
You're working your way
there's
up
a
the ladder.
monetary amount.
And just end it right there. It's a monetary amount. This is for Brian the Science, no other reason, says Fallen the Great. Well, thank you for the $5. Let's say there, thank you very much. Boop. Let's see what this is. And then while we do, we'll add that 3 there. Oh, we're almost ready to knock another 5 off the goal. Beauty.
Ooh.
All right, Brian the
Nice.
Scientist. This is by I did not make this. I do not endorse this. I had nothing to do with this. This is all from Fallen the Great, Brian the Scientist playing.
Brian with the goggles, hands like a surgeon. Beef in the vacuum, flavors emerging. Brisket the brisket, he whispered to the ribs. Sauce bubbling thick, looking something like the abyss. Chemical reactions, marinate disasters. Torch to the fat, he a culinary master. Rub on the pork, spice like a sermon. Meat so tender you could call it subversion. Sizzle, pop, crackle, boom, his playground. Flavors in the test tube, science breaking ground. Brian the Scientist, fire in his fist. Meat experiments you don't wanna miss. Johnny's exotic where the smoke gets thick. Madman in the kitchen, he flipping every trick. Brian in the freezer, plotting like a villain. Duck fat dripping, thermometer chilling. Pork belly symphonies, lamb rack precision. Every cut a thesis, flavors make decisions.
Brian apparently loves it.
It's very Run the Jewels. I like it. Not this bit, but
Brian with the goggles, hands like a surgeon. Beef in the vacuum, flavors emerging. Brisket the
What is it
brisket,
still
he whispered to
going?
the ribs, sauce bubbling thick,
I'm gonna
looking
be
something
honest.
like the abyss. Chemical reactions, marinate disasters. Torch to the fat, he
We've gotten through it once already, like the whole song. So I don't understand starting it over. It's 3 minutes long, and it really only needs to be like a minute. But there we go. That's the song.
that was awesome.
That
I like
is-
that. But like I said, the chorus bit very Run the Jewels. Very cool.
It does what it does. This fall great. Yeah, no, I believe that whenever it is talking about my meat, it is talking about my massive dong, says Brian. Well, I mean, that is the beauty of art. You get to interpret it how you like. You can form whatever conclude. There's no wrong answers. Yeah. That was cool, though. Thank you. And then we'll close that out.
Yeah.
At least now I know it exists, and I know where to get it. And I know how to make it and send that to Aaron later. And just, there you go, buddy. Here's this morning's little snafu. So that was fun. Are we laughing at the unintentional gay self-own or the retarded sexism? Both are a gas, says
Both?
Actual Steel. He actually, and I hate to have to say this, but it's true. He actually made a very, very good point that I love about people who are like the retarded sexism stuff. Because he himself gets objectified on his own show. So it's just fun. I mean, yes, we also objectify women like crazy. I fucking won't deny that for a second. Go watch what we did today alone. Oof. But yep, thanks to OK Presentation and the one pun, we don't have to. Yeah. There we go. Caught up. Brian's Super Sexy Side Studio caught up over there. And we got, I got to get this one to stop moving. Both are a guess. No, I don't want, balls. I didn't mean to open that program. Close. Would you like to? No, I don't want it. Don't load World of Warcraft. I fucking pulling up.
Lord.
No, it's pulling up the model editor, that thing I told you where I'm trying to.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. You're trying to
I haven't tried. I'll be honest. I haven't made an effort in a while. I made some headway, and I was like, yeah, and I kept trying, and it wasn't working. But if I could actually get it to do model stuff, like I would then. Well, he is retarded, so there's that. I mean, you're true. You are true. Shout out Toe Boys. I shout out Toe Boys pretty much every morning, unintentionally, but deliberately, with my little Toe Boys mug. I love my Toe Boys mug. It even says lace up right there. Just lace up, Toe Boys.
Nice.
Spoiler alert, I didn't go to my kitchen since I left to do a show. Left from doing a show to do stuff and then come back and prep a show because my coffee cup's still here. I enjoy to watch you two move closer via video.
Oh.
Oh.
Ow. Get your glasses out of my eye. Jeez.
So picky. Johnny calls the mug is precious. No, I like my steel toe mug. It's a nice mug. It keeps hot things hot, cold things cold, drinkable things drinkable. Exactly what a mug should do. Perfect. It's funny because Johnny wears slip-ons, cannot tie shoes. Actually, no, I do wear. I have to wear laced-up shoes, so I can put the laces around the ankle thing. Because there's a thing for my ankle. Let me see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Thing for a thing.
There's a thing.
He's got some other things.
There's a thing for my. Is it around? Ankle. Jesus, man, where is it? Balls. I can't find it. It's not here. But I do have to go to the bathroom. So, how do you feel about taking things for a moment?
Oh, I think I could probably handle it.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna go.
Roaches.
I'm gonna go.
You go do you. I'm gonna hang out here.
Yeah. All right. And remember, guys.
You'll not talk about exotic meat.
There is
unless
no
it's paid for.
There's no exotic meat. There's no jerky. People come up with these things. I
There's
had no idea.
Gorilla milking. There's none of this
Sweet
stuff.
Christ, no!
About it.
Let that one die.
Oh my goodness. King Kong Dong is saying Digger sent you 2 coupon sheets. You can choose which one gets handed out. Coupons? Coupons for what? Good Lord. All right. He said you can take me for a moment. Oh, I don't know. He was talking about you specifically, Brian. I don't know about that. All right. I will check out these coupons. Oh, shoot. No, Cat. This is not the time. See, I am at the end of the month and I have not, I don't get paid for a few more. I think I maybe get paid this week or else next week. And I'm at the very tail end of my medical marijuana. So of course, while I'm trying to roll up the last doobie I can, this is the time that the cat decides to come up and want all the attention in the world in front of the fan. So now I'm going to have cat fur in my doobie. It's going to be all her fault. Oh, look, right. Yeah, see, it's right there. Damn it, cat. So what's new, Digger? Ever get into a feud on open mic comedy nights? No, no, I haven't actually. Yeah, no, I wasn't mad at anyone. Honestly, I was really worried for him. I was a little annoyed, yes, at first, because I would have thought that like Aaron would have known how MS and stuff works. But then I thought, well, honestly, I didn't really know anything about MS, until I started hanging out with Johnny on the daily. I got to know some stuff, but if he's not actually hanging out with him every day, he's not actually seeing, the day-to-day life of having MS. He probably doesn't realize just how bad heat is for someone with MS. So, yeah, I was a little annoyed at first, but if you don't know, then you don't know. I wouldn't have thought heat would be bad for anyone. Heat is like one of the best things for me with all of my different health issues. The heat, the dry heat, and the sun shiny on my face on the regular, that's really good for me. I never would have contemplated that heat would have been bad for a person until I met, AP first. I met AP and he's the one that told me. So Fiery, you're in that general area. I didn't realize. Because I am hoping. I've been trying to save money to be able to do a trip in September, and I'm hoping, if that works, I would like to see as many of you guys as I can while I'm up there. I've got a plan to see Brian and Kaiser and Mighty. And I'm forgetting someone else. Brian, Kaiser, and Mighty. Oh my. That sounds like fun, eh? But anyways, an AP. There we go. AP if he can make it. But yeah, we can talk offline or Discord or whatever. I forgot that you were in that area. I would love to do Renfest, but apparently it doesn't start till August. I doubt it'll still be running in September when I get there, end of September. I don't know. Brian, the science digger's worried about Johnny. Use the code HEAT to get 25%. Oh no! Damn it, Cat. Damn it, Brian. Yeah, I almost read the whole thing. That cat. Thank you, Cat. She might have gotten some more fur in the pot, but damn it. She stopped me from. You're supposed to pay for that, damn it. Don't worry, I didn't read the whole thing. I stopped.
Toe never asks for money, says the American Citizen. No, never. Never.
Never, ever, ever.
I don't know where the...
Yeah, I will not make it out for the anniversary. I was really stressing and stuff yesterday. I won't make it for the anniversary. Now that I know that Johnny's okay, he'll be okay over there. I'm not going to race out because I really, really
don't want to fly.
Would rather not fly. Yeah, yeah. So.
Well, we'll figure this out one way or another, lady.
Okay, Brian. Yeah, well, like I was saying, I'm hoping I can get the money together and do a trip out in the end of September. So we'll see. Oh, King Kong Dong is saying Renfest goes till mid-October.
Oh yeah,
so
we could totally do that.
Worst thing. Okay, okay. There you go. Brian the Science, he spent $2, so now I have to finish reading it.
Right, you do.
I'm sorry. So Digger's worried about Johnny. Use code HEAT to get 25% off your purchase of Johnny's exotic meat bone broth ice cream. Ew. Meat bone broth ice cream.
All right, so that's 5 more off of the goal.
There we go.
So now
we're only 2, but still.
Yeah, but we were up to 4 with the other I keep a ticker on my prep sheet of the YouTube stuff. Like I take the math out and I just keep adding it up there. And we were at 4. He does 2, so that's going to be about what? Like
130.
We're going to get like 130, like 140, 150. So 1.5, that kicks us over. Now we're at 30. That's over 5. So every 5 increment we take off, so it keeps things nice and even up there. Johnny, if you don't, Feisty and I are kidnapping Digger to Renfest. It depends entirely when she's here.
No. Hey, if I'm there and I'm going to Renfest, Johnny's going with me because we're going to make sure that his wheelchair is like, I don't know, like a horse or a carriage or something. Like we're going to old-timey medievalize the heck out of your wheelchair.
Well, dude, all we have to do is put like fake legs on the outside of it and then like the little horse on a stick in the middle and it works.
There you go.
Oh, dude, I've got an even better idea. So we get black armor, right? And we just make my legs look like the front legs of the horse. We make like back legs kind of draped over the side of the wheelchair or behind the wheelchair. And we have the head of the horse. And then we make like up to my like hip or whatever before we start making it look like the horse, the part that's covered by the chair. We make that look like the Black Knight after he lost his legs and stuff. Like when he cut his legs and his arms off,
so
he's like, I'll gum you to death.
Torso on a horse.
Right. If you're there, you can push me around. I can have my arms inside the chest piece. And people can say shit to me. I'm like, I'll gum you to death. I'll bite your ankles off. Come here. Oh, dear Lord. I've been doing all of this without my camera on. I've been doing all of this without my camera on.
Oh, man. I can see this. This will be fun. Oh, yeah. Brian's saying I will drive up to Renfest for that. That's awesome. Yes.
Yeah, dude, I have to work on that, but we can totally make that happen. We can totally make that happen.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yes, have a pirate weekend.
They do have a pirate weekend. I honestly, though, the one I really want to go to, and I don't know which one it is, and I'm sure I'm probably not going to be able to, but The one I really want to go to is the one where Penn and Teller are going to come back and do one last
That's
show.
yours, and it's going to be in August, I thought.
Yeah. It's
that's yours.
It's at ours, and it's just in August. Because there's Renfest in every state. I knew which one it was in. I just didn't know. Yeah. They go at different times in different places.
Not a thing here.
There's like a circuit. There's like a circuit. It's like they do every other weekend, like in Minnesota, because then they're doing other spots. Like some spots do it like once. They do one Renfest. Like Minnesota has like a Renfest fairgrounds thing, and they're like, "Fuck it, dude. Let's do it every weekend. You guys aren't busy. Just fucking pack up the troops. Come on over here, and let's sell some mead and beer. Giant ass pickles. Oh, last time I was there, man, the pickle vendor guy." Oh God, I have this weird thing with the Renfest. My parents used to want to like be vendors at it, so I had like been going and stuff like that. But then like I just started going with Ivy's mom and just having a fun time. The pickle vendor is my hero. I love pickles, and he has giant like you get a pickle from the pickle vendor, and you're walking around with something that like you can't fit it in your mouth. It's just awesome. I love the pickle guy. He has the biggest pickles around. Johnny is my hobby horse, says Lab Glass. That's worrisome. But thank you for the 5, Lab Glass, over there on Rumble. Again, all those Rumble contributions are how we keep moving all these things up. So 10 from Lab and 5 from Lab. I gotta start keep track.
Nice.
You aren't any more tarded than the average steel toe enjoyer. Oh, dude, I'm super tarded. It's girthy. Yeah, dude, fucking girthy pickles.
Well, pickles are just cucumbers, right?
Right, but they have to be pickled, and he does that part too.
Yeah.
But it's again like you're so used to getting pickles, and like you have a pickle. Fucking Jesus, man. Turkey legs are awesome. Do you like mead? Fuck, it's a good time there.
Yeah, actually, the bee place has a whole raft of meat that they make and sell. It's lovely from local bees.
I brought my daughter when she was really, really little. She has a wooden sword and shield. If we do this Black Knight bit, she's coming with, and I don't care whether she wants to wear her butterfly costume or not, but we're having her bring the sword and shield, the wooden sword and shield. So that way we can just be like, yeah, and then we can go back to the same vendor and buy her new stuff while she's there. They have mead, says Brian Science. Yeah, they have mead. It's where I first tried it, I believe. I didn't realize I liked mead. Mead is great.
Mm-hmm.
They have mead. They have fucking knife and axe throwing booths that you can, like, you want to throw some pointy things at fucking targets? Let's do it.
Want to throw pointy things? Let's do it. Okay.
And the people there, like, the best part about the knife throwing booths is, like, so people are all dressed in, like, you know, garb. But the people at the knife throwing booths are just fucking playing with them to, like, entice you to want to do it. So if they're waiting, like, people at work, they're just like, hey, like, they'll throw 2 at the same time and some other shit. It's just fucking good time. Shade, $14 for a turkey leg. Turkey legs, I'm going to drink $200 of mead. That sounds like a lot. I got a bit hammered on mead when I was about 16. Not fun. 15 for a third leg, says American. Dude, but yeah, I will say this. The turkey legs are expensive, but they are also fucking ginormous. I don't know. They're too messy for me. Like, it's just a big old thing, and you're fuck that. I want to go to the booth where the girl talks dirty to me while feeding me beer, says Brian the Science. Is that a thing? I think that is. I think that is a thing. Like, you drink, you have to like chug it back, and while you're chugging it back, they whisper dirty shit in your ear.
Squeaker boobies?
Who the fuck is Squeaker Boobies?
Yeah.
American Century.
What are squeaker boobies?
He's talking about the knife throwing thing. He's like, I only throw fits. Well, you know what? I don't only throw fits, but when I do, I throw Dos Equis. I want to see a clip where I hit my phone camera with an axe.
Ooh. On purpose?
I don't know why. Fiery Red pointing out, it is a thing. There is a booth where...
Interesting. She feeds you booze while speaking dirty?
Yeah.
Interesting. Your 9-year-old ate the entire thing. I'm assuming you're talking about the turkey leg.
Just making sure I don't have a message from
awesome.
anybody. I don't.
Walking around with a leg.
My 9-year-old ate the entire thing. Like, I imagine it would take forever. My daughter would not want to eat that. She would want all the sweets and stuff. But I don't know. I'll have to get her to eat like real food. But yeah, it's fucking awesome. There's so many great performances there. It's a good goddamn time. I'm going to link the PayPal stuff before I start loading all my stories onto my page here.
Okay.
King
Kong Dong is saying the bartender chicks last year had squeakers in their bras and asked if we wanted to squeak them, Johnny.
If we wanted to squeak with them?
Squeak them.
Oh, wanted to squeak. So you could squeak their boobies.
Yeah. Here, want to squeak?
Those are just women after my own heart. Like, if I met a lady who had, like, breast augmentation surgery, but all it was to put a squeak toy in there, I'd be like, you are my hero. Like, this is the greatest gift.
That would be the most dangerous thing in the world. Anytime you're nearby, little dangerous yappy dogs, and you accidentally lean on something and they just go, oh, what? Your hoops.
Just ask Max Murra to grab you. I don't know if it survived the toss too. What? Couldn't believe it. Damn. So you have a clip of it. It survived the axe toss. Couldn't believe it.
Oh, nice.
Crazy. I'm going to be honest. My brain has completely gone devoid of this whole issue. I am currently just fixated on squeaky tits. Like squeaky tits. Well, hold on. I was 45 years old when I realized JC's had anything to do with JC. Drugs have possibly dulled my brain. Yeah. All right.
Maybe.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
I've never heard of JC.
Oh, wait. Start just chatting. Check out the clip. Balls Deep started streaming, just chatting. Is this... Oh, this is the axe toss. All right. Holy balls. All right, hold on. Stop. You refuse to pause. All right, so this is what Balls Deep was talking about. Here we go. Ninja stars.
Nice.
Or, no, those are throwing axes. I take it back. Well, that's all we get. Did it hit it that time, and that's why?
I have a feeling that's when it hit.
That's when we bogeyed. One more time. First one. Little low, sir. Little low, sir. Bingo! We got it. Third time's the charm. All right, there we go. Well, thank you for sharing that clip. I did. Ooh.
Or implant squeak. Oh, no.
What? Whose implant squeak?
Apparently, Matt Rife has a bit with a lady from Iowa whose implants squeak.
Oh.
I don't know who Matt Rife is, but I'm thinking that'll be a funny bit.
That could be a funny bit. Isn't that the one we just did? The clip? Just check out the clip, just streaming. Didn't we just do that one? What's this?
Oh, this one has the strike on it.
Oh, this one has the strike on it. Okay. All right. Here we go again. Boom. 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 And boom. One. I notice there's no audio here. 2, 3. Oops. 4, 5. Oh no. I'm gonna guess that's where we took the damage there. At least it kept recording. That phone's a fucking trooper. But thank you for that. Hatchets, says actual steel to wear. Oh, hatchets. Okay. I've thrown what is it? Like a throwing axe, and I've thrown throwing knives, like actual like for throwing knives. Practice things when I was young and stupid. $5. Thank you, Balls Deep, saying cheers. Thank you, sir. Cheers to you too. And thank you for sharing that clip with us. It was fun. We have so we're about so we have 2.5 hours left in the show. A lot to cover. We haven't gotten into any of it because fuck me.
You were worried we wouldn't have enough stuff for the show today.
And I'm probably right. But yeah, we do have some stuff we should get into. If you're having a fun time, if you want to contribute to the show, you have the Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, all those fun things. I have to start bringing up the GoFundMe thing again. But before I do, I want to wait for the tournament to be over.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Don't want to be grifting
And grifting
for
and
everything at once.
grifting it well. But yes, thank you, Lab Glass and Balls Deep. God, I'm losing my trains of thought. All right. That's why we love the support and we salute you, but it gets a little heavy. That's when One-Eyed Johnny shows up and goes, all right, hold on. Minneapolis guy. All right, so we've got a couple of fun stories. I'm gonna guess where you'll want to start, but
Okay.
we've got a couple of fun stories. We've got clips of a New York City subway dealing with floods after heavy rainfall.
Oh, the flooding? Yeah. That was insane.
We've got
Insane.
Anna Navarro dismissing someone talking to her because he's a white man. So him and his opinion get dismissed because he's a white man. So we can watch. That's just really, really funny because if you were to do it in the reverse role, like if someone would be like, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're a Hispanic woman. Like, so because of that, you can't, like if someone were to say you can't criticize sports, you're a Hispanic woman or you're a Hispanic woman. Hispanic women don't like sports. Like that, just dismissing it outright that way. She would be like, you horrible racist. How would you say? But we can't say that about her. We can't go, oh, wow, Anna Navarro is a horrible racist and a sexist. She's biased against men, especially white men, and feel that they're not allowed to have an opinion. Anyways, it's fun.
It's okay. The pendulum is swinging back.
We do.
We'll get there.
We have more clips than I thought. We've got the owner of Home Depot. He was a vocal anti-Trump supporter. He has come out 6 months now since Trump got elected or whatever. And he has more thoughts. He's going to share those with us.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We've got police officers delivering Little Caesars or maybe not Little Caesars, but like pizza. They're delivering pizza.
Okay.
And the reason is hilarious. So we'll cover that. We've got Minneapolis, a local story. Our new mayoral candidate, who some have dubbed as Minneapolis Zoran Mamdani.
Oh, great.
Oh, so that you're saying that's not a good thing? Usually, when they say you're something of something, it's like, oh well, this guy's like fucking St. Cloud Superman, for example, was supposed to be like Superman, our local version of the. Right, so you're saying that's not what this is?
No, not this time. No. Mandani, not so great.
Okay, now, this is the story I think you were going to want to cover, even though it's just a written story.
Okay.
But there is a picture, I will say. Human skin teddy bear at California bus stop leads to arrest.
Yes, please.
Yep, I knew it. Do I know my lady or what? All right, hold on.
Right?
Hold on. Oh, wait, there's a video? Okay, so we'll get to the video in just a second. I'll read the story and we'll get to the video because the video isn't in relation to. Anyways, you'll understand. Sheriff's deputies have arrested an alleged prankster. I feel like we can throw alleged out on Monday. And accused him of planting a creepy teddy bear that looked like it was made out of bloody human tissue, officials said. Hector Corona Villanueva, that's not a name I expected to read, 23, was booked on suspicion of causing needless emergency response and planting phony evidence. according to a San Bernardino County Sheriff's statement. The macabre scene unfolded in the Mojave Desert city of Victorville at a bus stop near a gas station on Bear Valley Road, about 85 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles and 150 miles southwest of the Nevada state line. A doll that was possibly made of human skin was found a little bit after noon on Sunday, according to a coroner's statement. The deputy coroner investigator determined the doll was made of a fabricated material and was not of human origin, before a forensic pathologist also confirmed the object was not human and contained no human tissue. Our investigations found that these... I think it's probably made of the same shit. Our investigations found that these dolls being sold on a website with the claim that the dolls are, quote, made of human skin, the coroner said. The suspect, who lives in Victorville, took up precious first responder time, officials said. Incidents such as these take up valuable emergency resources. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. I want to know more about this. South Carolina artist identified the scary toy as one of his creations. Robert Kelly of Dark Seed Creations said he made that bear and confirmed to NBC News on Tuesday that he sold it via the e-commerce platform Etsy to the alleged suspect in Victorville. The creepy teddy bear was reported to authorities by both a customer and an employee of the gas station. A sheriff spokesman said the buyer did not call in his own alleged prank. Officials. Oh. Kelly has made dozens of these teddy bears over 2 decades, and when pictures of the Victorville teddy bear started circulating on Sunday, he said he knew instantly that it was one of his creations. I made the order, put it in a box, sent it out according to tracking. It was delivered to him on the 12th. And then on the 13th, last night, I started getting all kinds of messages. Kelly, a longtime fan of Hellraiser, and director Clive Barker said his productions were made of latex, and he has tinkered with various dyes to replicate the appearance of human skin. We've put skin on everything from guitars to teddy bears to couches, said Kelly, whose primary clients are haunted attractions, novelty stores, and his Etsy store. We use latex castings, so we take live castings of actual human models, which adds to the reality of the item. All right, so I assume you want to see the video. I'm just
That's cool, yeah.
I'm doing this whole story, and she found out the meat of it. It's like, all right, yep. Now I'm just salivating over human skin teddy bear, Johnny. Show me a human skin teddy bear.
Wow. Good Lord. Wow.
If I bought any one of these teddy bears, she would be so happy. What if you just find it sitting on the dresser when you wake up in the morning? Look, that one's got a face on the back. Dude, they made this looks like a sidewalk thing or an apron out of faces.
It's an apron. It's a freaking face apron. I'm okay. We don't need to own these things.
What? But you like this stuff? Wouldn't that be cute?
Creepy, gross stuff, but I don't need to own it.
Well, I don't think we need to own all of them. I just think that looks like some... why would someone make that? Looks like something from a horror movie. Well, Red Scooper, I don't know.
That's what I'm interested in. I was a special effects makeup artist at one point way back in the day, and that sort of thing I really enjoy. I love, the gory, cheesy B-movie horrors, and just the blood and gore is fun. But I wouldn't want to own that. I wouldn't want to have that on my bed or something. No, thank you.
I don't know if you know Clive, did you say Clive Barker or Clive Owen? I think it's Clive Barker. That's the guy who does Hellraiser, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm so bad with names.
She made the bear.
I don't know. What's the lotions in the basket?
Clive Barker, I was right.
Clive Barker, okay.
Clive Barker. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Clive Barker's work, guy does a lot of scarier stuff. So it's just, yeah. Neither of you had Odd Art IRL show up? What?
No, I have never had Odd Art just show
Clive
up.
Owen, isn't it? You're right, Paul Steve.
No.
I'm stupid. I taxidermied a bird. Is that Odd Art?
No. Well, I mean, I guess it would have been if you'd mailed it to someone anonymously.
Yeah, I've never had that.
Might have been Odd Art. I mean, you did it as a project, I'm assuming.
I got I did it in fucking outdoor whatevers. But
Oh.
I've got a charcoal drawing of a predator from the Predator movies. Like a
That's not odd.
okay. I'm trying really hard here.
You haven't then. I guess is what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's a no. I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of stupid gay nerdy stuff. I'm a big gay nerd, but I don't have any weird creepy artwork apparently.
Yeah.
That I just thought, somebody likes the freaking human flesh teddy bear might find it adorable to have one.
No.
You could name him
I
Foreskin.
would really enjoy making one, but I wouldn't want to keep it.
You don't want to wake up every morning and be like, "Oh, hello, little Foreskin." Just name him.
No. We're good.
How about we
Little
call him
Foreskin.
Pinky? Ooh, we can get two. Pinky and the brain. One of them has like a
Oh, no.
cranial fracture and you can see the brain.
That's awful. Awful.
I'm having fun. So yeah, that's
Whoa.
I can't believe fucking like I'm sure the dude won't get in trouble, but I can't believe somebody would pay for something like that and then deliberately leave it just on a bus stop to freak people out. Like, oh, dude, this is funny. Not really. If people think, like, if somebody approaches that and thinks, oh, there's a serial killer in the area and he likes making teddy bears of his victims, like, that's, no, it's not good.
Yeah.
Shade for days. I have a rhino beetle drying right now. Why was it
Oh,
wet?
interesting.
What did you or did you
Well,
taxidermy
no, it would
the
have been
beetle?
live. Now it's dead and it's drying out.
Someone who did taxidermy. I can't really criticize. I got up in that duck. Let me tell you. Taxidermy is a weird one because you don't go in, you go around and you separate the skin. But yeah, I got, as they would say, up in that duck, and
Okay.
yeah, that was strange.
Mhm.
Anyways, if you did taxidermy of a bird, but it looks like a hamster, that would count as odd art. No, it looked exactly
No.
like a bird. Here's where it fucked up. They give you chemicals to like brush out the blood and stuff, and I just must not have done it right because my bird looked pristine except for a horrific red streak unknowingly and unexplainably down the center that had kind of like washed out into a sad yellow.
Oh.
And then here's the other problem. My parents put it in a building for storage, and like some storage facilities, there happen to be rodents, and the rodents chose to eat the ass end of the duck. My mom couldn't have it in the house. She couldn't stand it. She's like, no, it's a dead. She didn't like the fact that it was aside from the styrofoam body and the wires that were through it, it was all
It was a real duck.
real duck. Like, well, not all real duck. The eyes were fake too. But it was all, aside from the fake eyes and the wires and the foam core body, it was real duck. That bothered her. It was real duck, and because it was a taxidermy project, like, I didn't have like a log ready. I didn't hunt this duck. I relied on, as we called them, donations. I relied on a duck donation. So like some hunter brought in all his ducks, and he's like, I'm not going to use these. Here, you can have them. And because of that, I had this duck to do. So it was just on a little piece of wood. And I don't know how they do this in actual taxidermy, but I wasn't able to lock the head down. And when they kill ducks, they wring out their necks really bad.
Yeah, you break their neck. Yeah.
Right. Well, let's just say that neck did not want to unring. So it kept twisting the ducks. And so, like, here's the thing. If you had a light breeze or if you were carrying it, the duck's head would swivel. And my mom was really uncomfortable with the fact that she thought this duck would follow her through the room. So like I
That's
said,
awesome.
She left it out there. And then I was unfortunately informed when I moved up to St. Cloud, and my parents did too. I asked my mom, where's Quackers? Where's my duck? And she's like, well, some mice got to it and they ate the ass off of it. So I threw it away. And I'm like, oh no. And she's like, that poor sad duck needs to rest. And I'm just like, oh no. Fire Red Podcast, bobblehead duck. Dude, it's awesome. Shade for days. I love this story. It's a good story. I fucking taxidermied a duck and I gave my mom nightmares. It was the greatest school project I was ever forced to do. I did several things. What was that class? Sportsman's biology. I did several things for sportsman's biology, like big projects that they did. And the taxidermy one, I didn't mind. I certainly did a lot better than the girls. There was a dude who did a fish. God, I didn't envy him. But yeah, like the taxidermy one was fun. But, we did fishing poles. When I made the fishing pole, that was awesome. I loved that. We built and fired our own fucking ammunition. That was the coolest fucking thing I've ever done in a class. I made 6 30-06 rounds and 6 12-gauge shotgun birdshot rounds. And so we went clay skeet shooting and we went target shooting. And oh my God, is that the best? That was the best class ever. Oh.
But we don't have cool classes like that.
Red Scooper, you tortured your mom. Oh, God. If we want to do I tortured my mom stories, I could be here all day. I honestly, if I ever achieve any sort of financial wealth, if my mom has a brain, she'll sue me for damages. And she'll be like, no, I'm taking your ass to court. Let's go down the list. You used to call me at like 3 a.m. to tell me, hey, you're drunk, but you're smart, so you're not going to drive home. But the best part
is, Mom, I'm smart.
Right?
See you tomorrow.
Mom, Dad, hey, look, it's your son. And I've had some drinks. But I don't want you to think I'm being irresponsible. I'm gonna stay at my friend's house. Bye. And the worst part is my mom would answer the phone, she would take the call, she wouldn't remember the next day. I drank, but she blacked out. So it was fun because then she's not mad at me. She's just like, where were you? Oh, you didn't get my phone call? Oscillating fan for the win, says Lab Glass. Right? Just every time it comes back, the duck's head moves. And it just happens to be timed with my mom. So it's it pushes back here and then... Again, because the skin didn't want to uncrinkle, so it always just curl back up slowly. That poor duck.
Didn't want to uncrinkle.
I took all of the neck out. I don't know why it kept doing it. And like I said, apparently there's a step that I must have missed. I put the clay in the eyes. I got the eyes in. I did the whole thing. I stitched it up. It was lovely. You couldn't tell that there was any sort of a wound other than what was probably a giant blood stain right on the center of its chest. Aside from that one problem. I'm telling you, this is the nicest duck that was ever taxidermied. Those mice got a banquet of taxidermy duck ass. A pristine artwork.
Nice.
Vandalous mice.
They got duck ass and styrofoam.
That's sad,
LOL.
LOL.
In the end.
I'm literally named after my mom's duck she raised, LOL, says Shade for Days. Oh. Well, I don't have anything against ducks. I just also... I was in honors biology after I did regular biology, so I'd dissected 2 frogs and 2 earthworms and all that stuff. That stuff doesn't bother me. I don't like
actual steel toe wear.
I don't like killing animals, but I could taxidermy them, I currently have a wood roach in my vacuum canister. Going to see how long it takes to die. I have backup vax I can use. That just sounds like a weird kind of torture, but okay. Johnny's been in the meat business since that duck. I have not, King Kong Dog. I am not in the meat business.
Ever since that day.
Ever since that goddamn duck. I say, Gorbachev, tear down this fucking duck. All right, let's go to what were we going to do? Oh, yeah, no, that's the axe one. That's the other axe one. So we'll close those.
And the third axe one.
And then the third axe. Let me axe you something. So let's go to Home Depot's co-founder. Now, Home Depot's co-founder is not a Trump fan. And it's been 6 months. He's coming out. He's talking. This guy here. Let's go. Now this is on
right now.
This is on Twitter. Now this is from CNBC. So obviously, left-leaning news agency.
I am sold on Trump. In fact, I'll say this. I think he's got a good shot at going down in history as one of our best presidents ever.
Wait a minute. What?
That's scary.
I didn't expect that.
Scary. What's this guy's name? Langan? Langon?
No. I think that's someone else. No, it looks like that might be Kevin Langon. Langon. Langone?
Hang on.
Langon. He's a Langon.
He's Langon. Not just gone. He's Langon.
He's Langon.
It's funny. It's not. Yeah.
All right. So that's.
I should just permanently wear my damn tinfoil hat.
I'll admit he does, like, he looks like he might fit the part.
It's a real turnaround because you didn't want to vote for him.
I tell you the reason. I want to tell you, I'm a believer. What I'm seeing happening is absolutely nothing short of a great thing. And there's a beat. People are walking with more bounce in there. It's all around.
I gave you quite a bit of grief.
Huh?
I gave you grief.
You give me grief?
I gave you grief when it was a binary choice. You're still complaining about Trump and it was a binary choice. It's like, are you kidding me?
Knowledge implies one thing. When you made a mistake, admit it.
Okay.
I think this guy is turning out to be a president.
Right.
One of the pilots on that miraculous trip to Iran that we wiped out, whatever the hell we wiped out.
All right, yeah, no, I'm fucked.
He said, you're the
that's what he's weighing in on?
He doesn't even know when we dropped whatever on whatever and the thing that, with Iran and...
I'm going to tell you right now.
What you're talking about.
It just seems very much like, well, look, they attacked Iran. Okay.
The only guy that in the presidency that would have done what you did. One of the pilots said that.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. He's probably right. But I would definitely not agree on the reasons that person is probably right. Or at least whether or not those reasons are good or bad.
Yeah.
Where was that guy?
Boomer, that's what I was thinking. That's why your comments are in the Rumble, and I appreciate that, but you are very much thinking the same thing I am thinking. That name does not fit that face, nor those sentiments.
He's supposedly a Republican.
Okay. 80-year-old billionaire who's so out of touch it's scary, says AP.
All right,
Yes.
so he was born in Roslyn Heights, New York, to Italian-American parents. His father was a plumber and his mother a cafeteria worker. He was a student at Bucknell University and the New York University Stern School of Business. Howard Stern ran a business school? Weird.
I think that was his dad.
His dad ran a business school?
I'm just being a dick.
I was being a dick by just putting the Stern thing in there. Home Depot must have a contract to rebuild Gaza, says Lab Glass. Look, here I thought
There
when
you
there was...
go.
Well, here I
Trump
thought
Gaza.
when there was going to be a turnaround, it was just going to be like an immigration thing, and I was going to be like, but dude, Home Depot, don't you guys kind of passively employ Mexicans in a way? Like, not deliberately, but like You just have like a workforce waiting around, like, hey, you need help on a job? And then this guy's loading up shingle. He's like, yeah, fuck, you know how to do a roof? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
John,
but Home
$8.
Depot
Good
makes
shit.
their money selling the things needed for the projects.
Right,
So
but
they're
I just,
not losing out on any money. The projects are going to be done either which way. So he's going to make money either which way. He doesn't
I
earn any
agree.
money on the crews
Again,
that
but
hang
that's
out
where I
outside his
just,
stores.
again, that's just
Doesn't
where
get a
I
cut.
assumed.
He
Like,
should be getting a cut, though. I
Mhm.
mean,
well, no,
it's basically an extra service that is being supplied by his stores. I mean, for all intents and purposes, he should look at getting a cut, setting it up,
again, I
make
don't,
another billion.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but either way, that's just where I thought it was at. I was surprised to see how quickly it turned into a no, we're blowing the shit out of Israel, or not, excuse me, we're blowing the shit out of Iran on behalf of Israel, and I think he's going to go down in history as one of the greatest presidents of all time. And I'm like, all right, first of all, the greatest presidents of the greatest generation. Tom Brokaw wouldn't even let it happen, but the nerve of that after the Epstein stuff. And speaking of which, we've got an interesting development on that we'll be reporting in a little bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, it's you know it. It's the one I told you about. Thank you, Sodden Storm. It's a bot.
Yes, Boomer, we do have some Lowe's in Canada, but it's a lot more Home Depots.
Got a lot of highs
hardware.
though, eh? A lot of highs.
Yeah,
Don't be a hoser.
home hardware.
You can't have me move to Canada though. I thought about this.
Why not?
Why
can't I?
Why can't you?
Yeah.
Ignoring all of
You
the
do the
actual
accent better than
plausible
me.
reasons. Going just with the
Yeah,
ones
I
I'm
know.
making up for this bit, it would be
Okay.
probably something to do with the effect that I'm gonna just absorb an accent and just bombard you with it, and you'll be annoyed. You'll be like you've
Well-
become too audibly Canadian.
That's what I'm saying. You speak better Canadian than I do.
Right, and it would bother you, I think.
Uh,
I think you're gonna be like, hey, like, fucking slow your roll, eh?
You're using A too much. You're not supposed to use it like Valley Girls used like.
Yeah, you
It's
hoser.
not that way.
Eh?
Hey. Fuck you, eh?
Hey, fuck you, eh?
Yeah. See? You do it better than I do.
That's why. That's why I always like it when Canada and America are working together, because then when they're cheering for us, they're literally going USA, USA.
Exactly.
I'm a horrible person. I am a horrible person. Johnny, please don't tell me you're about to say the Dems bill that would release all the Epstein evidence was a good thing. Oh no, not even
No.
a little.
No.
I don't.
Wait a minute. The Dems had a bill that would release all the Epstein thing. Why didn't the Dems just release all the Epstein evidence when they had it? If it's such a good thing, why wouldn't they have just released it when they had it? Why is it only a good thing to release now that it's not in their hands?
Oh, dude, it's a good thing to release now that it can't be released. Everybody's screaming for it to be released. People on the Democratic side are like, hey, we want this information. Why aren't we hearing about this Jeffrey Epstein stuff? Like, now that it's been officially declared there's a giant nothing burger here, and you've got people whitewashing for it in a variety of ways, like including Megyn Kelly saying, oh, look, the search parameters and the warrant that they came up with was so narrow that it's very possible that they didn't find anything, because again, they might not have really been looking. But overall, the release now, there's nothing. Like the FBI says there's nothing, so you can't say that they're not releasing evidence because they say there's no evidence. So it's just get ready for 40 years of those jokes, Digger, says Jelly for Smelly. Yeah, I don't know. 30, 35, really. Let's be honest.
Hey, I'll take it. As long as I can get.
Sure, one of us will be dead by then. It's 2:20, so I assumed it's 4:20 somewhere. You know?
Yeah. I'm already smoking a joint, so yay.
That's right, everybody. She made me do this.
Yes, it's me.
It's not
all my
show
fault.
support and just a medicinal habit I have. All right, so I'm gonna go to this guy now that we covered that. I feel like we've been sufficiently lubed up for disappointment.
Mussolini diff. Great sum up just before you switch over. Summed it up very well. Goat president, suspected kitty diddler, servant of a Zionist war criminal. Sounds about right. Yup. That's yep. That's exactly it.
I think the Home Depot co-founder would be pissed off all that cheap labor departed. Well, it's not like they're buying at Lowe's, so like she said, it doesn't affect them. Johnny also blamed you for the floating islands fiasco, Digger. Well, she's the one who said islands float.
I did say islands float, and some of them do. I just didn't realize it was
And let's be clear,
like
it wasn't a
plant life
fiasco.
groups and stuff.
Don't
Like I've heard of the mango thing.
Mangrove. Yeah. Don't put words in my mouth. It's not a fiasco. It's a hilarious moment in time that happened because we had a disagreement and we tracked down the truth of it. We looked for the truth of it right in front of you and everybody. And I was swayed at times, but came back to my initial point. And a lot of people not only enjoyed that discussion, but enjoyed at least the one comment that's been made to me directly, the whole take on the like, yeah, but if islands float, how can planes land on it? Like, fuck. And so like I'm hearing other people explain it, and when other people explain it to me after the moment and after the fact, then my brain is picturing shit like what? Like when the plane lands, the island capsizes and tips, or it sinks down a bit, or is it because it's floating and it's like, no, I was here yesterday. There was a fucking island here. I swear to God, where'd it go? Like, wait.
Why chained up?
AP must have missed this one. Wait, what? Islands float? Yeah, I really have to. It's either Monday or Wednesday's show last week. I got to figure out which one it is. And I'm pretty sure it's Monday. I have to go clip. That and put that on the channel. The Islands Float segment. Oh, sorry. I thought Johnny was the one that brought it up. Oh, no.
Oh no, I'm totally wrong. I admit it. Totally wrong.
Look, okay. I'm not a scientist or anything, okay? But I did have one semester of college geology, okay? I understand the how shall we say, mineral workings of our world.
Yes, well.
Sometimes
I don't think things all the way through.
I don't fucking care. It was fun, and I have not we have fun doing these shows. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
Fun time.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I need to follow some advice that I've been given from several sources and clip that shit to high heaven and just circulate the fuck out of it. So this is our mayoral candidate running in Minneapolis, which is weird because I don't know. We don't have an election this year. It might, what's it, like 2020? I hate this. I want like a firm rule from now on that we're not doing elections for years on end. And it's getting to the point where, because this is the trendy way of it. It's like, it's what starts at the top with the presidential elections drifts down. And so it's, it used to be that it's like we looked at the elections when they were going to happen leading up to this year's election kind of deal. Then we slowly started spreading out this year's election to now it's like we don't get, like, when it seems like the race is done, like when it seemed like Trump was, pretty much in the bag, everybody started going, well, let's talk about 2028. Yeah, we haven't gotten to 2025 yet, but let's talk about 20. And that's the way of it. We talk about Gavin Newsom and how he's going to run for president. Like, doesn't Donald Trump still get 3 more years at it? Like, fuck. And things like that. But it's drifting down now even to local politics. And I wanted to bring this one up because he's currently in my neck of the woods. Unless I move to you, which honestly, I might. Well, he's not in my city. This is the mayoral candidate in Minneapolis, which is near me.
Okay.
And here's what I don't like. Don't like that we're running for mayoral candidates and getting our videos out there to the point where we get national coverage. This is national coverage this guy's getting.
Okay.
Fucking, what, like 2 years? 2 years from an election? A year and a half? Who fucking, a mayoral race, mind you. There's one city that this matters for. Minneapolis. But again,
this race isn't happening for 2 years?
I think at the least, like the midterms are in 2026, which means this November there'd be like fuck all for elections, if there are any. And then when midterms come up, it would be 2026. So it would, again, we got like a year and a half.
Wow. He's already
getting his name out there, and it's like I'm not blaming him for that. It's actually a good idea because again, we're already getting like fucking Stephen Fry went around doing his little press tour with little Somalia and everything to be like, hey, remember guys, I'm your guy, and he was speaking in like I think Somali, and it looked really fucking fake and pandery because that's exactly what it was.
Stephen Fry?
Yeah. It's not like he has anything against the Somalian community, but again, him being like, I'm one of you, and we're all like, no, you're not. You're not part of the team, my friend. You are a big white guy. They are not, and that's fine. And you can represent them as mayor and care about their interests and represent them as your constituents. But this whole, like, I don't know if it was a cultural day or whatever, but it's a big, like, Somalian celebration thing, and he's there singing and dancing with all of them, and it's like, yeah, but that's pandering. That's not who you are. You're not like the world's only Midwestern white Muslim that just grew up that way. And no, it's you. Like, the same way all politicians pander. It's just gross.
Yeah.
And like on a local state level, you have to kind of eat it because that's what they're going to do. But I'm not even saying this guy's pandering. I'm just saying I don't care about politics. But now he's going to be like, look, this is what we want.
Everyone keeps asking me, Omar, why aren't you doing more videos? As a state senator with a second full-time job and a kid on the way.
Wait, you're a state senator? He's already working in the state?
I just haven't been able to find the time. I've also been fighting for you, passing things like tuition-free college for working-class families, rideshare protections for our Uber and Lyft.
All right, so now he's just fucking making a political ad. I heard he was running for mayor. This article is wrong.
And the legalization of fentanyl testing strips.
Guys, the problem is our legal drugs have too much fentanyl in it, so we have to legalize fentanyl testing strips.
Yeah, so people don't accidentally OD. You do know they're chasing the OD, right?
Yeah. They're kind of
that's
chasing.
Literally what they're chasing is the best high they can possibly have, which will be the high they have as they OD.
We deserve nice things in Minneapolis, too. Then stop burning it down, assholes. I've got bad news for you. No, you don't deserve nice things in Minneapolis because you guys let your cities devolve into shit.
Deserve nice things in Minneapolis, too. To make an affordable Minneapolis that works for everyone, we need a mayor that works as hard as
Oh, no, he is running for mayor. And why is this so fucking quiet?
I'm ready to work hard, too. 1. Build a Minneapolis that working people can afford to call home. 2. Protect our city from a hostile White House. And 3.
A hostile White House. I'm going to be honest. If you live in Minneapolis, the White House has very little to do with you. Like the broad sweeping policies that people don't agree with, they get fought on a general basis. Unless you are like itching for like transgender representation in sports, the White House has nothing for you in Minneapolis. Like that's complete and utter bullshit. The heck was that noise? All right, that's I heard a really weird noise coming out. Like
yeah, I heard it too. Kind of like a yeah.
I didn't touch anything.
Weird.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't a fire alarm chirp, King
No.
Kong Dong, because we heard it.
Yeah, it's like a like noise for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know what the what the hell it was. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so I hate that whole like.
We're sorry. All of our representatives are still assisting other customers. Please remain on the line as we value your call.
Thank you, Veggie. It's the hostile White House thing. Like, protect you from a hostile White House. One, that's a lie. Two, if you're an illegal immigrant, a hostile White House, they can't protect you. The most they can do is not help the hostile White House. If they actively protect you, they will get, as this government has proven, arrested. And here's why I don't feel bad about that. I feel about as bad about that as everybody who went, well, you know, the cops are just arresting people for breaking the COVID rules, you know, follow the law. Well, same thing with citizens who should be here. Follow the fucking law. Johnny has a ghost. Maybe. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to make pottery later.
Hey,
I'm just going to run
no
a wheel.
romantic-y stuff without me. Damn it.
Mold me, Patrick Swayze. Anyways,
Diversify our city's public safety response.
diversify our city's public safety response, meaning what? Oh, my dear God.
$20. Nice.
I hate that people who have never been in an economics course want to do things. By increasing the minimum wage to $20 by 2028, I don't know what he's going to say, but I will tell you factually what will actually happen. By increasing the minimum wage to 2028, he ensures that Minneapolis, a city by his claims already isn't livable for average Americans, becomes even more expensive because the basic price of everything goes up. It's the ghost of Johnny's
Or
will.
major companies start taking federal benefits to hire people from foreign countries to do these jobs, these minimum wage jobs that no locals want to work at. And then so they only have to pay like 30% of the wage each month. It's wonderful.
That's
Tim
if
Hortons.
that's something your federal government did.
Yeah, but your federal government is doing it too, is what I'm saying. There are big businesses that are hiring foreign workers and getting subsidized for like half of their wages, or 60% of their wages get paid by the federal government.
Okay.
It's
But it still doesn't change the fact, like, I don't care where the money's from or who it's going to. I'm saying if you up the base wage pay, then the general base expense of things, like nobody that's charging in like a wage for an apartment or like a certain amount of rent for an apartment, say like for a minimum wage like apartment for people that are more towards the minimum wage spectrum, nobody that's paying for that kind of housing, like those, your rent rates are going to go up because bitch, you got more money. That's the way and that's the way the whole fucking world works, by the way. Like, that's the thing that annoys me that people like this seem to ignore. Like, nobody thinks, oh, you've got more money, I don't need to charge you more for stuff. Literally, the more money you have, the more people charge you for, to the point where when people start becoming like famous wealthy, they get charged outrageous prices for shit, not because they want the fanciest stuff, but because everyone's like, well, this guy can afford it, so we're going up. We're going up, up, up. And it's just, that's the way of it. The difference is with like these socialist, communist style systems, as opposed to necessarily being financial money that you like work or cheat to earn your own. You literally just go, no, we're going to lock everyone down and we're in charge and we get the best stuff and fuck the rest of you. Like, it's always going to be more for me, not for thee with either system. But I'm going to say right now, this one's even more. If you think the capitalist system is unfair, this one's more unfair. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but yeah, let's go hear what his $20 minimum wage is going to do by 2028, by the way. So in 3 years, we're going to get the minimum wage up to $20. The national average is like 15 to 16 or something. You're going to go 5 over.
By by increasing the minimum wage to $20 by 2028 and passing rent stabilization to stop price gouging and incentivizing new construction, we can protect workers. Protecting all of our communities from Donald Trump means not letting MPD interact with ICE.
Protecting all our communities from Donald Trump. Donald Trump isn't going after communities. He's going after, and I hate to have to keep saying this, illegal immigrants. Yeah. And like the worst part is they're not just focusing on any illegal immigrant. Like you're an illegal immigrant, you can no. If you're, and there are a lot of ways that you could become an illegal immigrant. Overstay your visa, fucking sneak into the country, come here on a trip and just never go back. Like there's a whole lot of ways you can do it. The only people that are really on the hook right now are illegal immigrants who have committed known crimes. Like, they're going after the people. It's like, well, we found that there's this gang of people taking over a fucking apartment complex. We might as well go stop them. And they're like, oh, we know there's a bunch of people who've been stealing phones and selling drugs. We're going to go after those people and everyone around them. Then they started going to the businesses where they had people who were going under false IDs and, again, committing identity theft. So I don't know. So I don't like the fear-mongering thing here. I will say congratulations to this guy for picking up on American politics as quickly as he did. He found a boogeyman, a very easily targetable boogeyman. He picked that targetable boogeyman in an environment where the most people in that area hate. Like in Minnesota, if you want to go most anti-Trump, you want the Twin Cities. So, way to go there.
There's for an immigration raid or not. Our residents deserve a mayor that will stand up to Donald Trump and say, no, not an...
One, I don't think you'll actually be in office in a time, like, stand up to Donald Trump. He's not going to take your fucking call, okay? Listen, Karen Bass is already the mayor of L.A., and she's doing all the crap you're saying, and it's accomplishing dick all.
Not.
And again, it's one of those things where this is a Republican state with Republican people, but it's very, very much led by a Democratic majority at the Twin Cities core. And like, it's funny because I even told this, I think, to Aaron, is it yesterday or yesterday. Yesterday he said something, we were talking about the tax laws and stuff with weed. And he's like, yep, thank your Democratic congressman or whatever. And the funny part is I got the exact same thing from somebody on the other side. I got the exact same thing when I told, I was like, yeah, but this is, taxed this much. Well, thank your Democratic congressman. It's like, right. Or not Democrat. Thank your Republican congressman. It's like, right, because Republicans up taxes. Now, I honestly don't know who's responsible. I feel like there's a little bit of truth to it on both sides because the Minnesota marijuana laws were put together by Republicans and Democrats. So I don't know which party really was like, you know what, we want to tax the shit out of this to make some money. I'll tell you which party I think that would be based off of prior experience. Just like my whole life.
I would guess both.
No, actually, like, here's the thing. Republicans very much, especially on the state and local level, are much more fiscally conservative. Democrats, especially on the state and local level, not as much so. But in terms of, like, spending and stuff, the problem we've had, as I drop my leg, problem we've had is Democrats want to spend and tax, and Republicans don't want to tax, but they'll spend. So, in the federal government, that's led to a severe issue. In the case of Minnesota, we had a surplus. But again, like, that's the part where I'm like, I have trouble believing it's the Republicans in the state responsible for it when we have a Democratic governor whose budget has, deficited this country or this state. I call for no tax on medical use and 50% tax on recreational use. Well, ouch. I'll say there's less tax on medical use and there's a discount, but I have to get a new medical card. My medical card expired and I can't get it renewed automatically because of my change in neurologist. So I got to do that. The Dems at the local level tax as much as possible so they can spend more than they take in. When taxes go up, it's from the previous Congress, usually legislation is usually a year or two behind. So strippers got me banned. On the state level, I don't know. Either way, it was just really funny. Because like when Aaron said, "Oh, thank your Democratic Congresspeople," he's not. I wouldn't say right leaning, but he definitely is more skewed to that side. But the other person is again a very left leaning person, and they were like, "Yeah, thank you, Republic." It's just like I love watching people like, "Oh, thank you." It's like, "Oh, or hear me out." It's both of them fuckers. More like, "Thank your fucking elected officials for fucking over the state," and that's the case in the state of Minnesota. One thing that still bothers me, like immensely, to this current day. They set up the fucking marijuana laws so when they passed it and the legislation and the stuff and the paperwork passed, they set it up so they would have a nice, convenient gray area of like a year so they could just arrest people for it. Because, well, it's legal, but it's not legal to sell because no actual legal seller, but it's legal to have. But you have it, but you can't, but where'd you buy it from? Like... They arrested people for selling plants, but it's not like the plants were ready to like, they were just like, stage 1 or whatever. And it's like, so they grew them and they're just little babies and they just, again, trying to make a buck, fucking like, not even mom and pop shops, just a dude like, "Hey, I can grow some seedlings and sell my seedlings." And they did. And those people got arrested. The plants got confiscated, all of this bullshit. And why? It's not like it's illegal. It's just, it's not legal to sell. And then they're, we're going to set it up with an equity lottery and all the stupid bullshit they put into it. You can't grow it and sell it. You can't distribute it if you grow it. But you can't fucking talk to someone who grows it and buy it from them and then sell it. You need someone to middleman.
You guys like your third-party representatives in all aspects of business. You need to have a middleman in the way to make some more money. It's an American thing.
No, it's not an American thing. It's a fucking, it's a fucking government bureaucracy thing. Nobody wants this. There is that. You can say that this happens a lot in American politics or whatever, and I'm not sitting here saying I disagree with you. I'm simply saying that it's forced on us. It's not like, "Oh, no. We think in a logical world, like supply and demand like should be able to deal with each other." No, you need to have a middleman. This is something that started a lot in the medical industry and has spread from there. Where the whole let's talk about surgeries. Well, wait, we're the insurance company. Hold on. Who's this doctor guy? And that middleman is the state of Minnesota money grabbers. Yep. I call for a permanent double tax increases on elected officials. If they increase any tax, there's increases double. Yeah, but good luck making that system stick, Brian. That's a beautiful system, but it'll never happen. It'll never happen. Good God, we're flying through the show today. We don't have a whole lot of time left. We've got about an hour 45. I am sitting in my second, we're still in the first hour stories. Oh, dear Lord. So... yeah,
Rusty's on a rant today, and I agree everything he's said so far. He's having issues with the people trying the 15-minute cities and forcing us to shop from the big box stores.
Oh, yeah.
So, allowing,
it's
issuing essential worker permits.
I agree with Atomic Ray. I agree with Atomic Ray, but that is also where Digger gets her point on you guys in America like that. Like, yeah, but let's talk about why that's a thing.
Well, it's the same with banking, like we were talking about the other day. Here in Canada, I could send a Canadian money through an email. You guys, you have to have a third party to take my money and then give it to you. Yeah, that's your PayPal's, your Venmos, your
that's
Cash
ease.
Apps,
That's that's simple ease. If I know your bank account, I can go to my bank and have an account-to-account wire transfer. I just need your bank account information.
Yeah.
So how much do you trust me to pay?
I don't need that. I don't need that.
Right.
I don't need your information to send you money in Canada.
And that's fine.
I just need your email address. That's all I need is just
okay,
your
I
email
get
address.
that, but you're not listening to me. I'm saying you don't need a third party to send people money. I just have to be able to tell my bank specifically what account to wire it to.
Right.
And then they would send you whatever American. Like that's not a third party. That's me telling the bank.
Well, no. So that's there is
By that
option.
range, the
But
email
in
is a
order
third party
to
for you.
Okay. In order to anonymously send money between myself and another Canadian, like I could send my neighbor $50 in an email transfer. She never has to know my information, and I never have to know her information. All I need is her email address to send it. To do it in your country, like you said, you would need to know all my banking information so you could send it to. I don't need to do that. I just need your email address. It's a lot easier.
Well, I can't mail you a check. T. Jefferson, direct wire transfers totally exist. Kyle pointing out Trudeau shut down bank accounts.
Yes.
So
I shut up, Digger. You elected a banker. Fair enough. He's not my PM, but fair enough. Fair enough.
But that's not anonymous, as AP. You're right. That's not anonymous.
Well, it is anonymous between me and my neighbor. As long as I know her email address. I don't need to know any of her banking information. I don't need to know anything, any important information.
Yeah, but
I shop at grocery store online, and
I don't need to know. I don't need to know your necessarily specific account number, but I'd have to have like a banking routing number. That's just a thing. I don't know, man. It's whatever. Labglass saying that doesn't sound safe at all. Canada also locks the accounts of protesting truckers, so there's that.
Yes, I agree.
Brian the Science saying people can send money to me via my phone number. It's called Zelle, and it's through my bank app. Well, that's the other thing. These other apps are technically as anonymous as yours.
Yeah, but I don't need an app. I don't need another app. It's just
You need an email app.
well, no, everyone's got an email.
Right, just because everyone's already using an email.
I don't need an email. I don't need another app on top of my email.
Right, but some of these, like PayPal, for example, can work with a lot of your emails. So you could like send a PayPal in the email.
Yeah, but PayPal needs to get my banking info.
Right, but the email accounts have your banking info then.
Well, yeah, because it's all attached.
Yeah, so what's the difference? That's my point.
Because I don't need to pay a third person.
Yeah.
I don't need to pay a PayPal to send extra money. There's no one taking a cut. I think it's the big thing. There's no one taking a cut.
Unless the country decides to just cut off the gas altogether and just lock the whole thing down.
Yes, but that's a different issue.
I'm just saying it just seems different. It doesn't really
There are
seem
good
any
and
better.
bad parts about all the different.
Right, I'm saying, I don't see a better here. I just see a different.
It's different, yeah.
Right.
It's easier from my perspective. It's just easier. I don't need to deal with third person. I don't need to pay extra.
No one takes a cut from Zelle, says Brian. So see, look at that. No one takes a cut from Zelle.
And I've never heard of Zelle. Honestly, I've never heard of Zelle. So there you go. Maybe
do you want to go look and see if that takes your weird Canadian plastic money? T. Jefferson, no cut from Venmo. Ooh, Venmo, no cut. Too bad you can't do that one. We looked into that. I know how you staunchly. Like, I love the whole, like, I won't use, they worked with
PayPal.
They worked with Trudeau and the truckers. It's like, right.
They're the ones that helped everyone to freeze accounts. They released information of who actually made donations.
So did you stop working with the Canadian banking system?
I can't. I mean, and to be fair, I don't. I now I work with one only to cash US dollar checks. Otherwise, I work with an international bank, and I have for years.
So an international bank can't take USD, but a Canadian one can?
For some weird reason, yeah, no, it's really, I can do it with my international bank, but I have to mail the check. Once the check gets mailed from Florida to me, from Rumble to me, I then have to take that check and mail it out to Toronto. And then they will take it and they will send it to wherever Tangerine is based. And
well, then
So yeah, I haven't dealt with Canadian banks for a while.
Okay, then. Brian saying, Digger, they have you by the balls. Well, that's going to be a tough grab.
If there's other things that are available, but yeah,
right.
Fine. If I need to do, I will. No, I can't do Venmo. That's right. We looked into that.
Yeah, we can't.
I don't know.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out. Yeah.
Where's this one? So we got that guy, the Minneapolis dude. I'm not excited to see again, rent freeze. I do like the whole idea of like preventing rent from going up because of wages going up, but again, that's where the whole minimum wage idea thing is, where you want it to be low, and you as an employee want to earn your way up from minimum wage. Like if you're working a job that's minimum wage, like, I'm sorry, but you failed. It's not that hard to get a job that's above minimum wage. Case in point, like, can you walk around and hit play on music? Be a fucking DJ. You're not earning minimum wage now. You start earning more money, you can find ways to earn higher amounts of money. Like I mean, fuck, if my legs would only work. And like, I'm as we've pointed out on this show, I'm fucking stupid. It's not like, oh, well, you got to be smart and you got to have an education. Like, no, you just got to try a little bit. Not even a lot. That's the surprising thing. Go to school for 2 years, be a plumber, make plenty of money. Again, the whole like, well, I can only make minimum wage working at McDonald's. It's like, right. When I think back over the history of my career, all the cooking I've done professionally and every other fucking job I've done, yeah, I don't want you making a lot of money for the job where you go, all right, so it's one patty and it's a piece of cheese, now some lettuce, a tomato, and a bun. And wrap the bag, and there you go. Like, I appreciate that, and I certainly don't want you to, like, live in poverty. But if you're like, hey, like, I don't have any more ambition in life because I can live comfortably off of this. What?
Yeah.
So, yeah. There was a time when the minimum wage increase went to $15 an hour, and it matched my job I had with my chem degree. I didn't get a raise. Right, and that's the other part of the problem. These minimum wage increases, now you get other people going, wait a minute, why am I doing this job? You get higher skill jobs going, well, why am I not getting a raise? They got a minimum wage increase, so why don't I get a wage increase? Because otherwise I can go make fucking burgers and it's nowhere near the stress and it's a way easier job. Like, I'll fucking do that instead.
Look at Cuba. They have surgeons driving cabs. As it's the same, you're going to end up making about the same amount of money, and there's way less stress involved. There's way less issues. It's you're going to get to that point. It, like you're saying, there's no point in doing we're already seeing it in retail here. There's no point in taking the management jobs because minimum wage is so high that you can get your minimum wage job and just float on it. And not need to take on any of the stress that the management has. And the management is stressing out, but they're only making $1 more than the minimum wage people.
Right.
All of that more, responsibility.
And like I said, when you start, or I don't know if I said this before, but when you start depriving people of that, in my opinion, you're going to lead them down this path where they're like, oh, no, we should get a living wage, because that's where this always fucking leads. We should just get a living wage. Just a wage to live off of. And I know people are like, you're on disability, and it's like, right, yeah, I'm on disability totally by choice. I got saddled with a condition, and even that, like, if you're on a minimum or a living wage or whatever, I feel like your level of living should be way down here, and the rest of us being up here shouldn't be a thing for you, like going, oh, that's not fair. No, you're taking the bottom level of work, like, and that's the case for me. Like, on disability, even that, I've been trying to work the entire time. So it's just, and now I do this because I can. Like, I find something I can do. And people are like, oh, well, you could make this, you could work there. I'm like, I could, I guess, sit at Walmart, And like, if it comes to that, I will. But I'd prefer to do this or whatever. But my point is, DJing, comedy, this stuff, you can do stuff. You can actually do shit if you try just a little bit. And I feel like if you're working at a minimum wage job and you don't see that as an entry-level job, or if you're like, oh, well, I'm stuck here, this is where, and so this should make everything work for me. No. That's not fair to everybody else that fucking tries. And there's people that try 10 times harder than me. And those people should get their efforts rewarded. And if you bring everybody's minimum effort reward up, then everyone who gets rewarded for their effort is like, well, then what the fuck am I doing this shit for?
Fuck? Yeah. Why'd I bother? Yeah.
I would love to be able to afford a home, a stay-at-home wife, 2 kids, and not be saddled with student debt. But alas, I'm fucked, says Brian. Yeah, that's, again, the something I thank the lovely fucking feminist revolution. We deserve to be able to work. Like, yeah. And while giving that to you, the capitalist system went, hey, guys, if we saddle them in fucking debt and make it too expensive for them to live without both of them working, we get even more fucking money. And that was honestly the start of it, man. That was the thing. And that's when society went to shit because of the women. No, but yeah, it just, the death of the single income home, the single income household, the death of that. Like, and you know, people could say, oh, it was sexist or whatever. Like, right. But like when dad was the only one that had to get up, face the grind, fucking go in there, do what you got to do, put up with people that you maybe don't care for, and just kind of like, hey, Bob, I fucking hate that Bob can't fucking shower. God, I hate that Bob can't shower. Smells like fucking garbage every fucking morning. Yeah, and here at Travelston Travel Sales, we love to help you travel. Like they do their goddamn job, but then they came home and they chilled out and they relaxed and they de-stressed while the kids did chores to keep like the yard clean and shit like that, and the wife like cooked and cleaned, and everybody like, oh, that's sexist. No, it was a division of labor based on natural skills and what made the most sense. Like, women are going to have the kids. They're going to have to recuperate from having the kids. They're going to have that one period right after they have the kid where their whole world revolves around the kid, and fuck you, stay away from my baby. Like, and that's fine, but then we can go to work. And, like, if you need something, you can let us know, and we will bring it home for you.
Yes, but the cost of living went up, and it kept going up to the point where, like, my folks, probably your folks, they both have to work.
Right.
You have to have a double income in order to keep that roof.
But the double income started
in their place.
Again, the double income started when it was like women deserve to be a part of the workplace, and just because you're a mom doesn't mean you're a stay-at-home mom. We started embracing that society, and that's back by like the housing bubble and everything else all coming together for it too, and it just fucking rolled it up to now you cannot, even with 2 incomes. You need to have 2 incomes, you need to have money saved up, and you need to have good credit. And my Ivy's mom had really good credit, had money saved up, and we got really fortunate. We got this house that we're in. And we've been paying on it together this whole time. But yeah, like, I don't know what I'll do for a fucking house. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I've already come to understand that I will always be a renter.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. I'd love to be able to afford a home, blah, blah, blah. Is Digger still a Fed, as says MSO, asking for a friend? AP saying agreed, end women's suffrage. and kitty suffrage. As in me suffering without petting a kitty. Double income gross, says Kyle. Aw. And Magic 8 Ball saying, yes, Digger is still a Fed.
I work for CSIS.
Magic 8 Ball also adding, Digger lives on a floating island, so good luck finding her.
I do.
It's not stationary.
I'm never the same place.
Right? She goes wherever the tides carry. Big government loved getting women in the workplace for 2 reasons. 1, more taxes to collect. 2, it's easier to indoctrinate children if homeschooling is more difficult to do. Agreed, Mussolini Div. I wouldn't even say those were their only 2 reasons. But I'm certain that those are definitely 2 of them. Strippers got me banned. I hate making the argument the women were financial hostages. They had no money to their name, but when they got their own money is also when credit card debt became an issue, says Strippers got me banned. You're partially right. They didn't have money necessarily specifically to their name. If your partner shared that or you guys had a joint bank account, I agree. There is a certain level of you're not wrong in that situation, kind of a thing. But again, the solution we got isn't necessarily better, because now it's a husband and a wife are bound in a kind of financial servitude where neither one of them can opt to be the stay-at-home parent. What we really needed with the whole like women can be in the workplace, and this part didn't, and surprise, this part was never part of the equation. But the part that should have come along with too is, and you know what? He can be a stay-at-home dad. Like if those 2 movements had gone hand in hand, and it had been it would have been a gender-freeing thing. Like no, mom can be the breadwinner. She can pop out a kid, and then she can go to work every day, and dad can be like, all right, who wants fucking pancakes? Like that's like a thing we could do.
Yeah.
And that would be a better world. But we didn't do that.
Oh, well.
Why would you get married and not have a joint bank account? Well, do you trust everybody that you marry? I've learned that marriages apparently don't last, so no. I know one guy who's probably going to rack up 3 before all's said and done. And I ain't attended one of them yet. Whoa! I'll say this. I do agree that there needs to be a certain level of financial freedom for the women, but then wasn't that also the thing too? Like, I don't know, whatever. How did Digger meet Johnny? Says Butter 080. Do you want to answer this or should I?
You go ahead.
Fuck, I was hoping
you know how I say it, so
fine.
You go pertain.
Okay, so here's what happened. Like, I do this other show, and I'm kind of entertaining, but I'm also pretty funny at times. And because of that, my other buddy got super duper jealous, and he had to solve that jealousy with his own, like, I guess we'll call it personal journey. And that journey got very public. And because that journey got public and like people started paying attention to that journey, like a lot of people were like, hey, who's this really cool cripple guy? And so then like she started going, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back in time and be a streamer just a little bit. So it's not like weird and we do the same thing. And then I'm going to wait for him to go through a bunch of different bullshit. And then in a moment of personal weakness, just be like, hey, what's up? And I'll just start talking to him slowly and see what happens. Is that about right? That's how you tell it, right? Because that's how it happened. That's what I remember. It all
started because you were so cool and awesome.
Well, actually, let's be honest. Okay, so look,
jealous
here's how it started.
To find his own fun.
Here's how it started. First the screen, first the slides for the production like companies went up, and then the big title part rolled, and then like a Zeppelin flew in. Okay. And there were Nazis on the Zeppelin, and they're like Lindsay Zeppelin, and then, so like the shooting started, and suddenly salad, and see what I mean? It works.
I like Brian's idea.
So there was a hole in the bathroom stall, and Johnny put a Tootsie Roll in it. Digger laughed, expecting a dick, and that's how they met. I mean, kind of. Rusty Grammar. Goodness. I just transfer money to Mrs. Rusty if she needs a few bucks until payday. She would kill me if she knew what donated to Johnny and others over the years. Well, that's the thing, and that's the thing, me and Ivy's mom, always had separate bank accounts, but we shared our money and we shared our resources. We still do. That was the whole thinking behind this living situation when my MS wasn't as bad and it wasn't as much of an issue. It was, again, share my resources. I'm going to pay rent wherever I live, but paying rent here is also paying part of the mortgage, which means it's a part of the mortgage that she's not obligated for, and she has more money in her bank account. But things have changed with my health, so I can't keep doing that. But we still split dinner costs and meal costs. I buy stuff for them, they buy stuff for me. Just kind of goes the same way. Mrs. Dong doesn't need to see my bank statements. Mrs. Dong doesn't need to see my bank statement sometimes. Right? What Mama don't know won't hurt her. Sounds romantic. It's like my girl. Oh, my digger.
Taking the Hudson. You may not know this, but there's been a huge court case going up to the Supreme Court in Canada, all about the ostrich farm, and they're attempting to cull 400 or more ostriches, and because of that, there's been a holdup on whether
you run it. That's not even a thing. I don't have. Well, that's a thing, but I don't have a meat market thing. This is no.
It's just not possible to transport them at the moment. Our bad.
It's the weirdest fucking show I've done in a while. I love you guys. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Love seeing all of you folks on all three platforms. Sweet Jesus is kicking. All right, so yeah, what is it? Golf tournament update. I'm gonna fucking go find God, I need to learn to stop swearing. I gotta stop using that thing like a goddamn adverb.
Yes. You need to take me off the screen too, please, so that I can do a medicinal.
I have no idea what she's talking about. The bills get paid. We all eat like first-class citizens, and I don't do anything extra or luxurious. Well, I'm not quite there.
Sounds like a good life.
I would call it well enough. I grew up food insecure, so my bar for decent eating is low. Can I make my own ramen? And by my own ramen, I mean I cook my ramen noodles and I get to add stuff to it, say veg and meat. Do I get to occasionally get some nice stuff from a takeout place? Yeah. I mean, I'm poor as but do I occasionally get to spoil my daughter? Yeah. So I can't complain. As long as she's smiling, I can make it through. The Bills get Jake and the Hudson frowny face. Aw.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the eggs. Very sorry. Talk to the Canadian government. That's all I can say.
Is Digger going to the toe thing? No, it's a very expensive ordeal.
Hugely expensive.
And it would be far too last minute to set up. The toe thing is next weekend. Yes. And she wanted to go out of worry and concern, which I do appreciate. But we've recently realized it's nowhere this morning. I learned this morning how little of it actually I would have been on the hook to do more if I was sitting in the fucking in the clubhouse waiting for people to report scores and stuff. So instead I'm just gonna hang out on hole one. I'm gonna heckle people as they putt. I know you're supposed to be quiet when they putt.
No.
But when they're approaching their balls. No. When they're approaching their balls.
When they're what?
When they're approaching their balls on the field.
Yeah.
Why do you
do what?
Guys, I can't turn the camera on right now. She's literally stroking her nipples. So
I'm not.
But yeah, so they're gonna do what? Oh, really?
And then what are you gonna do?
Yeah. No, I'll do that, and I'll have some snacks with me to keep myself fed and satiated while I'm there. Something that's definitely not sable antelope jerky. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Where are the cyberpunk glasses? I didn't wear them today because I was out doing the fucking tech stuff, and I got back and I prepped and did a show. When Johnny approaching my balls, his mouth starts to water. Neither of those things are true. Brian, I've never seen your balls. Johnny, 8 books. Where are... Oh, yeah, we did that. Yeah, you should wear a T-shirt with the QR code for your GoFundMe on it. No, but I will get that printed out and things. You're not wrong on that idea of having that on hand, RP. That's a damn good idea. Oh, that's goddamn, that's a damn good idea. I am indeed gonna borrow that. That is a damn good idea. All right, where was? Oh, this is the one we're doing next. All right, so thank you, Twitter. Oh, Twitter. Expect to see this around if you haven't.
Death Baba. Oh, Death Baba.
I should have listened to see if All right, so apparently a police officer, well, I guess in this case 2 police officers, they work in pairs. Weird. So 2 police, you ready to come back or are you good? What?
Yep. I'm good. Yep.
She's done fondling herself. All right, so sorry guys, some things are just for me. Anyways, so these guys arrested a Grubhub driver. Now, I don't know if you know this or not. I would be freaked out if these are the people delivering my pizza, but I gotta be honest. I've gotta be honest. Like, do you think it's a sting when it's a uniformed officer holding your food? Because it's not like it's a surprise. It's not like they're not like pizza delivery, and then you open the door. And, like, if that's the way it happens, you're like, oh damn! Like, do you instinctively run, or just piss yourself?
No, I'm answering the door because I know this is going to be a good story.
Not a good well, I mean, you know it's going to be a good story, but then you also have to worry about, like, what the fuck? Who said what? Anyways, so the officers arrested... yeah, it was Little Caesars. I knew I recognized that fucking box.
Yeah, that orange.
Oh, fuck your ringer.
How are you doing? Good, how are you? Brandon? Yes! So you're Grubhub guy, got arrested, so... Still deliver your pizza.
Well, I really appreciate the pizza.
It still should be...
Yeah, that'd be weird. I mean, I know I've not done anything wrong, so I wouldn't be concerned at all.
That's just awesome, though. Like, we arrested your Grubhub delivery guy, so we delivered his order. Now, here's my question. Do you give the Grubhub delivery guy a tip?
No, gosh, no.
But he might, come on, he might need it for his commissary.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. I'd say I told him to hold the bacon. Oh, nice, RP. Great cops, though. What? Hat? No tip. Oh. Also, I wouldn't eat the pizza. Who knows what they arrested the guy for, says Brian. I don't know. I feel like you I feel like if they show up, like, I don't know, have you had Little Caesars before, Brian? Have you ever enjoyed the oil-soaked monstrosity that is Little Caesars pizza? Because I'll tell you, it's a brick of sin with pepperoni, cheese, a little bit of sauce, some bacon, and then an ungodly amount of oil that you don't know how, but somehow a loaf of bread sitting under all of those ingredients I previously mentioned can't soak all of it up. So it's just, but it also, for some reason, it's like after you eat a couple bites, your body's like, okay, that might not be the greatest thing I've ever had, but give me every fucking piece that you can get your hands on. And then when you eat it cold, you're like, this is okay. That's honestly the cure to Little Caesars craving, is cold Little Caesars. Because you'll be like,
Yeah.
It's just, too waxy now.
I'm with King Kong Dong. Crazy bread is the only good thing to come out of Little Caesars.
Right.
Yeah.
And the pizza tries to capitalize on what made the crazy bread great, and it doesn't come anywhere near close. But there are weird qualities about it when it's piping hot and fresh that are like strangely subconsciously addictive. It's what the food companies use to keep us eating like idiots. I'm
I had
fat,
a
by
buddy
the
who
way.
used to work at the Little Caesars.
Look, I can tell
We
you
would
right
go
now.
there and we'd order the side of sauce, of crazy sauce, and our buddy would know to sell us pot. That
Well,
was
there you
always
go.
fun.
We used to have a
Order
place
your
around
food
here
straight.
called Bravo Burrito.
They did that too? They do a
Well,
burrito full of sauce?
supposedly I've heard stories, but they changed like owners or management or whatever, and so Bravo Burrito's just a burrito place now.
Would you like some cheese on top?
Fettuccine El Poo Poo, thank you with the cheese on top sticker. Thank you
Thank you.
earlier for the other couple stickers and the other money we got sent in. Again, we bought out Wednesday because Rumble just did a buyout recently. So Wednesday's goal went in the hole, and then
Giggity.
and then we we ended up knocking it down with the Twitch money, and then the YouTube money today so far knocked it down another 5. So we'll see where that Twitch money goes tomorrow. Bravo Burrito is still here, and it's fucking tasty, says King Kong Dong. Bravo Burrito is still open and very good. Yeah, like they switched things around. Bravo Burrito made a turnaround. I'm pretty sure they don't have the same people working there. But then again, like the stories I heard, the Bravo Burrito I'm talking about was like when I first moved up here, and that was a long time ago. Sadly, sad to say, dear Lord, it's been 2 decades.
Boomer, that sounds awesome. It says we have stakeout. Delivers awesome steaks, burgers, and baked potatoes. Fantastic. If I could have steak dinner delivered to my home, oh, that would be brilliant.
Okay,
That
so
would be
just hear me out.
lovely.
How would you feel about, like, let's say, steak dinner delivered to, say, your hotel room when you're visiting a guy, and, or like his house
a
if you're
homemade
visiting?
steak dinner is even better.
Well, I'm just
Way
saying.
better. Okay.
I could do that too.
I am surprised that you could get a proper steak dinner delivered.
Oh, yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Dude, I can get
to
a
me.
bloomin' onion with that shit. Are you
Half
kidding
hour
me?
or less for a pizza. That's easy enough to do. Pizza, it doesn't take much. But if you're delivering, like, say I want myself a nice medium rare steak,
Texas
and it
Roadhouse.
gets delivered to me,
Yeah.
perfectly done, still hot and ready to go.
Well, Texas Roadhouse is
awesome.
pick up and go. I don't know about delivered specifically. But if you used
Apparently Stakeout does deliver, and it's awesome. It's fantastic. I just think that's impressive.
But yeah, I mean, you have ways you could get Texas Roadhouse and other ones. They do like the Grubhub thing. Anyways, Johnny's Exotic Meats, but only for Digger. RP saying I'd be happy to deliver a tube steak to Digger anytime.
Well, thank you for that. I'll keep it in mind.
Sure.
Saint Irene can
Pretty
get
sure
steak
she'll be
dinners.
fine. Pretty sure she'll be fine, buddy.
She'll be fine. It'll be okay. Don't worry.
Oh, this is all awesome. What?
Yeah, so Saint Irene can do that too. You're in England too, aren't you, Saint Irene? I think.
I thought it was
For some
Saint
reason, I've
Caesar
got
is.
them pegged as a Brit. I might be totally wrong, but
I
yeah,
don't know
maybe
about
I
that.
should look into it more. Maybe since COVID, there is a way for me to have a proper steak dinner, delivered,
Eh?
and it's, it's a good idea, eh?
Well,
Steak
hey,
dinner,
now I know what to do for you when you come visit. We'll figure it
Oh,
out.
you already know it.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Well,
there's a cheesecake in my future that there's a couple of women.
Oh,
in
that's
this
right.
chat that are gonna help me. Yes. What did you think I was talking about?
do you want the list or
Very
just
good.
like the first thing that came to mind?
No, that's okay.
Notice how I loaded that so there was no good answer? Because I guarantee you the first thing that came to mind. And then, like, the list. So it's just like, yeah, you can't. You got to bet it all on, like, no, he had an innocent thought first. No.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Oh, where would you get such an idea? All right, so Anna Navarro.
Super kind, yeah. Oh, it's bingo night at 6 p.m. for King Kong Dong.
Oh, dear Lord. It's 4:20 on the East Coast right now.
Oops. 120.
What are the British coming? I don't know.
I'm in the past.
Also,
No,
3
I'm in the
times
past.
by Bell. Anyways, let's go to this. I love watching the hypocrisy of this because obviously we've all said it. We can all see it about to happen. Like, yes, the guy next to her obviously could never say anything that would situationally be the same way. But yeah, just fuck it. Oh yeah, how dare you say something as a white person?
Respond to you saying that I was hyperbolic when I talked about a reign of terror.
That is hyperbolic.
No, it might be hyperbolic for you as a white man.
Oh, okay.
It's certainly
So
not hyperbolic for me as a Latino. No, I'm not being racist.
Yes, it is. Saying that Donald Trump is waging a reign of terror is hyperbolic for you because you are not getting pulled over. You are not going to get this fucking illusion like, oh, they're just picking up any Mexicans they can find. No. Anna Navarro, you have a high enough social status that if cops stop you, I fucking guarantee you know who I am? Like, that comes out. I wouldn't doubt it for a second. And again, you have the resources and the money that you are above all of that bullshit. But the fucking, I hate the victim clutching pearl thing. But yeah, so she's dismissing him. I'm not sure where else it's gonna go. We're in uncharted territory. Digger, have you ever watched Zip Ties and Bias Plies on YouTube?
No, I'm not
What's that?
I don't know.
dismissing your opinion. I am telling you that the Latino community, the brown community in America.
Brown
okay, well, let me
community.
speak with my voice. I mean, you said I was being hyperbolic. Let me respond.
Sure.
I'm not. You being a white man as an insult.
You being a white man is an insult? No, when you're dismissing his opinion.
Invoke it to dismiss my
being a white man.
Yeah. You invoking his being a white man dismisses his opinion because, well, he's a white man. He doesn't understand. Like, again, I don't know if you understand this. You're not in the brown community you're talking about fearing for.
As an insult.
When you invoke it,
do you think Latinos are living under circumstances that other people may not be right now?
If they're here illegally, yeah. Again, I've done a couple too many stories about Latinos who are here as actual citizens that were proud to delay ICE or whatever. They didn't get detained. I don't even hear about them getting arrested. They get released going, you know what? I feel proud about what I did. And it's like, okay, I don't agree with you. But if it proves anything, it proves that. And again, like my whole thing with the ICE stuff, the reason why I'm like, meh, is because I was very vocal about we can't leave these borders. I was screaming about borders being open during the Biden administration. Yeah. I was screaming about how that's not a good idea. It's not okay. There's only so many resources and we can only share so much. You can't just take people in en masse. And now that we're doing something about it, like I don't like the idea of like collateral damage or any of that kind of shit. But I can certainly see it happening if you let a problem swell to be too big. So it's cheap though, Johnny. Tax evasion. What? Tax evasion's cheap?
No way.
Why does the CNN lady look like live action in the Jim Carrey Grinch movie?
I'll check them out. Zip Ties and Bias Flies. I opened a thing. It looks like saying is a Canadian wild man that works on cars and hides his face with a horse mask. Look up a few of his videos. You won't regret it. Well, that sounds like fun. And I mean, let's do videos with a horse mask on. That sounds like it's right up my alley. It's weird.
Okay. Canadian. Wow. I really wasn't paying attention to that. Somebody clip just that part out of context. Just let's look up videos with a horse mask on. All right. Anyways, Saint Laurent saying I'm American. I knew it. Saint Laurent's an American.
Sorry, my bad.
Saying I can get it. Yeah, I mean, I could get it delivered through like Grubhub or Uber Eats or whatever, but it would be from Texas Roadhouse. And like he said, you can get it. It's going to be warm, not hot, but warm. If you're not opposed to like say maybe a 2-second microwave to like zap that temp up real quick, like then.
Yeah.
That's about the best you go and do. Anyways,
I love Chef Mike, but I really, really, really regret having to put.
Well, you're not cooking it. You're not cooking it. You're just
Mike.
like if you're getting a warm steak and you just put it in for like 30 seconds, just kind of pep it up a bit. That's a little different. But
I know I would still feel bad.
Well, anyway, then eat a warm steak as opposed to a hot one.
I'll make it myself. I was just thinking it would be really nice to get it and not have to do all the work in advance to have it. Like the steak itself is not a lot of work, but it's all the fixins and everything.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you want to sit down to a beautiful like steak dinner with like maybe say some like garlic baby red mashed potatoes and like say some brown sugar candied carrots.
Ooh,
Julianne.
Really nice.
And then so like you want to have that meal, but you don't want to cook it. You just
I don't want to have
eat
to make it all. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to just be able to be at home and have that meal.
All right, I can do that.
Well,
I mean that'd be easy. You got
you
carrots?
can do that, and that's lovely. I appreciate that out of it. But right now I'm in Canada, and you can't help me with that. And I'm munching for steak and proper dinner now.
Los Federales, this creeps me out. I'm gonna be honest. Building my smart home network for my new place. How many motion sensors is too many, right? Now I have 17.
I want the dumbest of dumb houses ever. I want to keep my home as stupid as humanly possible. I want keys that are cut from metal. Yeah. Ugh. Oof, that scares me, Los Federales. Gotta say.
I also have to read this one a little bit. I'd love to ask that Navarro lady how her cousin Daniel Ortega is doing. If you ask her, she will deny it, but it is true. Oh, he's fucking saying his patrons got him blackout drunk crashing trucks on his property. Okay.
Okay.
Use the oven, not the microwave, says AP. That's probably right. But he was Los Federales one. This is the one I wanted. Oh my God, this Navarro lady, I can't stand her. She's a Nicaraguan Sandinista. She has no clue. I repeat, no clue. As a Puerto Rican Jew, my people do not claim her. She belongs on the pew.
All right.
AP trying to up me, going tomahawk steak, baked potato, garlic butter with bacon crumbles. Well, we all have different skill sets. Can you make a pasta pie, AP? But speaking of the smart thing, before
those smart homes are scary.
I know
to me anyway. I don't.
I was flipping out yesterday
like
about this to you, like this very subject, because my fucking printer is a smart printer.
Yeah.
And to use it, you have to use the fucking HP Smart app and all this other bullshit. And it's like, fuck this. I hate this printer doing this. Like, I had trouble connecting it, and I was like, oh, for the love of God, just make it so you just plug it in, and it plugs into my computer. That's all I wanted. I wanted a printer plugged into my computer. I didn't care about it hooking up to my phone. I don't care about it being in the network for everything that's on my network to be able to use. It's like... I get it, like home business, but God, they made it so. It's like no, it's so adaptive to your needs because you can do this, that, and it's like
couldn't find your internet connection. It couldn't find your internet.
Right.
You spent a good 20 minutes just trying to get it to figure out where your internet was.
I had to convince the fucking thing it was a printer.
There you go. Yeah, that's right.
Thought it was a trash can when it first showed up.
We had to watch a YouTube video for Pete's sakes to try and figure this shit out. It shouldn't be that hard.
Oh,
The
AP
smarter
saying
things get, the more difficult they are.
Johnny, so how do you feel about the fact that a Latino and a Jew are sponsoring your meat market for the golf tournament? One, I don't have an actual meat market, so this whole bit's hilarious to me. And now that I've clarified several facts with Aaron this morning, I feel great because before I was going to have to do this whole thing and I might not have had to show up until like, say, maybe, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock, because it doesn't matter when people start teeing off. It's about when they finish. And I don't think anyone's going to beat the course in 30 minutes. Like, but yeah, so I'd like to see that person that's going for a speed run. I got to be number one. Why? I'm going to go for a speed run. I don't care about strokes. I don't care if I come in 400 under par. I'm going for, like hitting it on the move. Like, I am coming at the golf course like Braveheart. I want to warn everybody. It's a personal thing. Like, honestly, if my legs worked, I would totally do this. And I'd just be like, all right, so I'm going to have my driver. I'm going to have my fucking chipper. And I'm going to have my putter. And it's the three of them. And I want to give the speech before the tee time. So, like, that if you could do anything to... all those putts from here to there to say they may take our lives, but they'll never touch my balls, and then just fucking nail the ball. And that's how we're doing it. Like, and then like I don't get a cart, right? I then run after my ball, trying to catch it as it fucking lands. Like, I hit this bitch and I go off. Like, it's not going to happen in a million years, right? But I'm going to be there sort of close.
That would be entertaining. That would be a golf game I would sit and
like
watch,
people would want to see that take off, and then they would want to see that person make it to the end. Like, again, how high? Like, well, he came in 47 over par, or that's actually really good. But he's he came in like 400 over par. Right, because he approached the fucking sand dune like a windmill, just screaming the whole time. But like at the same time, wanker. All right, sink it on the last hole. You just like, he's like, they fought like warrior golfsmen. They fought like Scotsmen, and then just fall over. You've probably got a little bit of time. Nobody else is running. You're good.
Yeah. Probably would.
400. I meant
Like
over,
I said,
Mr. Q. I meant over. Spoiler alert, I don't understand golf scores. I play Frisbee golf a long time ago. And honestly, I smoked a lot of weed then and earlier. So no clue.
On the daily.
But St. Caesar, you, excuse me, to clarify, you were not needed for a question. We were talking about St. Auran. And I specified that the person who's from England is you. So, but appreciate you showing it. So this video we have is from New York. New York.
Before you do that, I was trying to catch up in the Rumble chat. And Boomer's going, my dishwasher printed a note telling me it needed more rinse aid. And then he goes, no, really? And I'm thinking, okay, so tell me more. Where is the joke in this? And then he comes in with not even baby seals. And it is so
I don't think
not at all have anything to do with what I was expecting there to be. It's just so apropos of absolutely nothing. He's sideswiped me a little bit here. Now I'm trying to figure out what the baby seals have to do with the dishwasher.
I have no idea.
And
Boomer Bob Show's got a lot of different chats on there. Rusty Grammar. Johnny doesn't even do clubs. Golf scoring is like credit scores in the hood. Lower equals better. I'm concerned for Digger's psychological safety, says Lexi. I mean, I have no idea.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
All right, so you're fine. We've got an hour left in the program. Our goal is down to 35 for the 17th, and you're going to be back tomorrow. Ooh, I'm under a severe thunderstorm watch. There's a hinky stinky situation.
We had that yesterday.
Hold on a minute. I have to look at something.
Okay, Red Scope is saying, I don't understand golf. The only golf I ever played is hitting golf balls with my grandpa. See, I used to play the arcade golf. That was awesome. We used to play that at the bar. And we'd come home and have bruised palms from hitting the big wheel that spins. Yeah, loads of fun. But I used to work at a golf course too, so it was nice. I got to go and play when I wanted.
I always loved the fucking rail shooters, like the Alien, like Area 51, and I guess like Deer Hunter was some. I never played like those ones, but I did like the rail shooters where it's like you're in a scene and you can shoot objects on the screen, and then when you clear that scene, it moves through and it like tells a story. And so when I got the one that I have for the Nintendo Wii, I was so happy. Like that's an experience we're going to have. We're going to enjoy a grindhouse horror movie story from the point of view of shooting at the screen. So
yes. That does sound like a fun game.
It's a good time.
Very fun.
Golf is so much fun. I wish I could play again. Fucking MS. I like frisbee golf. I didn't care for golf. I played golf a little bit. I was a hockey player, so a lot of hockey players played golf. I had experienced golf in high school and friends that played it, but frisbee golf was just more fun for me. It's low stress. Probably going to smoke a lot of weed that isn't even yours. Like you brought your own, but it keeps being like golfers play through. Frisbee golfers smoke up. Like you run into other frisbee golfers like, "Hey, what's going on?" "Oh, okay." Like that's why you guys haven't played yet, and you're offering me a seat at your table. Well, don't mind if I do. And then they start playing through, and then like they leave with their joint or whatever, and you're like, all right, we're good. Like I have very rarely come across like dudes going, "Hey, can we play through?" And if they're doing that, it's because I was sitting there with somebody and we were smoking. We're like, "Yeah, go ahead, go." It's just a good time. Oh my God, get a fucking room. You can cut the sexual tension with a butter spoon. Why a spoon, Brian?
What is a butter spoon?
Why not an axe or a knife? Oh.
Why are you using a spoon with butter?
All right. Well,
oh God, I'm sorry.
I think he means a butter knife. Anyways, the line there was because it's dull, you twit, it'll hurt more. I freaking love that Robin Hood movie.
We've got to watch that again so I can remember that properly.
It's my favorite line. I think both of those actors are dead now too.
Good Lord, we're old.
Well,
We're at that
but
age.
Guile of Gisborne is talking to his cousin, the sheriff. He just said, "I'm gonna cut your heart out with a spoon, Loxley." And then he's just like, "Why a spoon, cousin? Why not an axe or a knife?" And he just looks, "'Cause it's dull, you twit, it'll hurt more." Alan Rickman's pain in delivering that line, that he gets out emoted into his voice, is something that always sticks with me. The fact that he gets it out to the point where like, it's hurting me to explain this to you. It's so fucking obvious. It'll scoop more, you twit. It'll spread better. I don't know, fucking AP. God damn. Speaking of spreading better, the water was spreading better in the.
I saw people in subways, where the water was coming up, and it was, they were okay in the subway itself, but look at it's just.
Oh man, somebody needs a diaper.
I don't know. I feel like diaper isn't gonna hold that flow. Oh man, somebody needs a diaper. But yes, rapid flooding in New York was New York. Michael Wincott is still alive, says T. Jefferson. All right, so never mind. We still have Guile of Gisborne. Thank Christ.
All right. Also, Labglass is saying, Brian, you can't complain about sexual tension in the super sexy science studio.
All right, Brian. If the tension is if the tension is high, it's because
this studio brought to you by Brian, the super sexy science.
Sexy.
We're so easily childishly amused on here. It's fun.
I know.
It's fun. Alan Rickman was awesome at being a bad guy. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Die Hard, Harry Potter, all a dick in all of them. Well, actually though, but the thing about Harry Potter is he's actually a good guy in disguise the whole time. Like he's playing the villain to get where he needs to be, and he's committed to the bit. But he loves Potter's mom so much that he's doing this to like kind of expose him and make him vulnerable. Like that's my understanding of Snape. I have never read the books. Except Harry Potter, he's the hero of the books. Right. Mr. Q, I would not be underground during a flood. Dumb. I'm surprised.
Right? That was my first thought. Why are they still in the subway cars?
Yeah, wouldn't the water like short out the track? I don't know.
And I didn't even think about that. I was surprised at just how well it was keeping that amount of water out of the subway cars.
Well, it's just in general. If the track is electrified, if you add an electrified line to a pool, the pool is now electrified, right? If it keeps going, unless the system shorts out somewhere. Most systems, when the voltage starts arcing, will short out. So unless the track shorts out, if it doesn't short out, then technically shouldn't the water, like, shouldn't we have tased people with the train line? Holy crap, we didn't get to hour 2 yet. We have 45 minutes left. Well, let's see what we're going to do. We have Grok letting you have an AI companion. We have a British guy or a British girl being punished for wearing a Union Jack dress.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was...
Ooh,
I don't know which is going to go down first, England or Canada.
We're going to have to talk about a couple of these, but we'll only have a little bit of time to talk about some of them. And we'll obviously leave you with an animal video or something before we go. But we have a green pigeon. I have the green pigeon store. And so we'll get to that. I'm going to start with this one, though. Normally, I don't report stuff from Variety. Variety isn't normally a source.
It's not your go-to?
I go to generally. But when they have something I do want to report, I will. So this is from Variety. Kevin Spacey says release the Epstein files. After being cited in Epstein's 2024 unsealed court documents, for those of us with nothing to fear, the truth can't come out soon enough. Now, again, I'm claiming, like, you're like, oh, this is a good thing. And I was saying I don't know if it's good or bad.
No, I don't know if it's good or bad. I just think it's a funny thing.
Okay, I can completely agree that it's a funny thing. But as for whether or not it's good or bad, I kind of feel like it's easy for him to make this claim because he knows that nothing's going to happen from it. Like, right? Like, it only looks good for him, as you had said earlier. But that's like why he made it. Like, oh, nothing will happen for this. Nobody's going to be like, you know what? Donald Trump is going to be like, you know what? Spacey said release the files. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm going to try and do... When I have to do Donald Trump now, I'm just going to do like a fucking weird Eric Cartman. Kevin Spacey said release the files.
Oh my God, you guys. Kevin Spacey said release all the Epstein files. We have to release the Epstein files, you guys.
Hi.
So Kevin Spacey says release the Epstein files. He wants the truth to come out. Kevin Spacey is calling for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files over a year after his name appeared alongside other Hollywood stars like Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, and Cate Blanchett in Epstein's unsealed court documents. None of the stars mentioned in the court documents were accused of facilitating Epstein's sex trafficking ring in any capacity, but speculation persisted on social media, especially about Spacey, given the sexual misconduct allegations against him at the time. Release the Epstein files, all of them, Spacey wrote on X. For those of us with nothing to fear, the truth can't come out soon enough. I hate to make this about me, but the media already has. All right. Donald Trump ignited outrage this month after the FBI. Yeah. Spacey's name was cited on a lengthy list of Epstein's acquaintances and associates, which were released on January 4th of 2024, courtesy of unsealed court documents that were part of the 2015 defamation lawsuit against Epstein's right-hand woman, Ghislaine Maxwell. Trump has been the subject of rare backlash from his supporters ever since the FBI and DOJ announced that the files do not exist. Even prominent Hollywood conservatives like Roseanne Barr have openly criticizing Trump for failing to make good on his promise to release the Epstein files. Barr told the president on X, "Read the damn room." Dude, she's not wrong. Spacey, meanwhile, has not worked in Hollywood since being accused of by several men of sexual misconduct starting back in 2000.
Seriously died.
Not all of them, but a whole bunch recanted and had their cases thrown out under one cause or another. But yeah, the ones that had the strongest cases did not come to bear. You know what's really fortunate that Kevin Spacey didn't play a character that would take things into their own hands to a shockingly scary degree right before all of this happened that could convince. And thank God when this stuff happened and the accusations came out and his career was like at that moment like being neutered right in front of us live. Thank God he didn't release a video called "Let Me Be Frank," where he really seemed like he sank way too deep into the Frank Underwood character, and you started wondering if maybe he thought he really was the president. And like, good God. Because let me tell you, I don't
he did
think
a few of those Frank videos. Over the years.
Well, yeah, he has. He's done a couple. And it's scary every fucking time now because the first one was. But I'm saying, like, the Frank Underwood videos, when he did those, when he did the first one, I should say, like, I don't think Kevin Spacey would do anything. But let me just say, if you put that scenario and you go, but this guy thinks he's Frank Underwood, and I'm like, oh, well, then he definitely killed those people. Like, have you not seen Frank Underwood and how he acts? Like, those guys are, like, there's, oof. But again, I'm not saying that happened because that was Kevin Spacey, not Frank Underwood. Kevin Spacey played Frank Underwood. And we can argue about the level of immersion that may exist there, but again, not.
No. Not at all. Strange that they died.
Anyways, yes. Spacey, meanwhile, not worked in Hollywood, blah, 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 blah. Over the years, actors such as Sharon Stone, Liam Neeson, Brian Cox, and more have defended Spacey and called for his return to Hollywood. Oh. Well, hold on.
He is a brilliant actor.
Well,
He's
yeah,
a
but
brilliant actor. I mean,
like with all of these people on this list, this is an actually interesting list because this is a left and right list. Sharon Stone, Brian Cox, I'm pretty sure those are left. But isn't Liam Neeson right? Isn't he the rare, like, kind of right-leaning person?
I honestly don't know.
I think he is. Or maybe I'm just reading that about that. But anyways, so can't wait to see Kevin back at work. He is a genius. Who said this? Brian Cox defended Spacey, called for him to return to his Hollywood. Stone told The Telegraph last year she can't wait to see Kevin back at work. He is a genius. He is so elegant and fun. Generous to a fault and knows more about our craft than most of us ever will. All right, well, whatevs. I don't know about any of that. I do enjoy Kevin Spacey as an actor. I don't know about the rest of it. I'm going to say this, like I said, if you got named in the Epstein shit and you want people to think that there's no there, you're calling for the release of those files right now. Because let me guarantee you one thing that ain't going to happen. That is the safest bet you could make.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they won't release anything. I am surprised at Trump's attempt to make it seem like old news.
Yeah, and that's
his
why I don't
reaction to it is what bothers me.
Well, that's why I don't believe the what is it, the version that what's her nut? Former Fox
Hillary
News lady.
made it all up.
No, Megyn Kelly. I don't believe the Megyn Kelly like story that she says where she's like, I could believe that the warrant was so narrow that they didn't find anything. Right. But if you're the Trump administration, you come out and you don't go, look, guys, there's no there. Especially, and the whole list snafu thing is weird But if you're the Trump administration, you come out and you go, guys, look, this. But that's also the other thing. It's the Trump administration that kind of did this the first time around. So it's like, hey, we didn't really have. There's nothing here. Like, this is hinky. Like, again, even if you're involved in it, you cry who farted, and you hope everyone thought it was the guy next to you. That's your only winning play. You scream, seriously, who farted? And everyone's like, wow, you seem really worked out. It's not that big a deal. It's unpleasant.
It's just a fart, dude. It's okay.
Whoever it is has apparently had a lot of cheese, possibly recently eaten at a Mexican restaurant. I get a hint of horchata. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, man. I fucking love horchata. Horchata is.
I'd never heard of it before you told me about it. So now I have to try it.
Fucking try it. God damn it.
Oh, I will try it.
It's made out of all
seafood. Try the hell out of that horchata.
But yeah, so yeah, it's interesting. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was checking my phone to make sure I didn't have messages about my little girl. Dude, did I tell you this? She built her own desk recently.
Yes, you told me she got a new desk and.
Oh God, I got to see it today, and I was complimenting her on it. She fucking. I am so stupidly proud of that little kid. I love that little kid. Anyways, all right, so let's get to this story. We have about a half hour left in the show. A lot of stuff
to
talk about. All right, I'm gonna do the rip and read part first, and then I'm gonna go to this other one that has a video. Oh, there's a video on this. Okay. So I'll report on this story real quick, and then we'll go to the video part. So this school, this British school, had a culture day.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think a British person might see as part of their culture?
I don't know. How about the flag?
Okay, the flag. So you would say on Culture Day, you would deem this acceptable?
Totally acceptable. She's British. Yep. That's one British-looking woman.
They sent her to sit in reception. She was told she wasn't allowed in school with that dress on because she gets to celebrate her culture every day.
What?
So Culture Day, what they really meant was
for everyone but the Brits.
Oh, no. Apparently this fucking Culture Day thing at this school, and this is again the school that did this, specifically this school, on Culture Day at Bilton School in 2025, you were apparently allowed to wear anything but UK attire. Because they were celebrating every culture but British culture, because British culture gets to celebrate every day. And it's like, no.
Okay.
I hate that it's one of these, like, they named it Culture Day, but what they really mean is, today's Immigrant Day.
Erase.
Hey, are you an immigrant? Because, again, you couldn't be, that's a weird thing, like, not celebrating the country you're in on Culture Day. Do you know why that's actually less inclusive? Because if you let her wear that dress, you should come at it from the rule of, yeah, but so can this little lady over here. Like, she just got here from China, but she can wear the same dress because she likes this culture. She's embracing. Well, no. But I'm just saying, you could, like, that, allowing people to wear that dress as part of their culture, like, that's open to all ethnicities and groups. But again, it had to be no. We want you to celebrate. Where are you from? Hey, where are you from? You sure talk funny. You done der look funny. Here's your day to wear something so I don't have to guess. Hey, where you from? You clearly not from around here. Hey, you can't wear that because I know you from around here when I see that. Now I can't play. Hey, where you from?
Oh. Saying to her and saying they don't want you to be proud of your country.
Not anymore.
Caesar, you only celebrate British culture every day if you have the Greggs. It's the best cheap baked foods. I've heard about Greg's. I've heard about it.
I do. I am curious about Greg's. I worry about the weather. I have like thunderstorm warnings and stuff, but it's not.
Mr. Q said he was getting pummeled at the moment.
Oh, okay. I gotta
Seems
do
like
that.
he gets hit first.
Well, that's fine. Just so long as I get to finish my show in 30 minutes. That's all I'm worried about. That's all I'm worried about. And then
matters.
I'll handle the rest of life's difficulties as they find me in my sweet tuchus. So, anyways, here's the video of this little girl. Like, again, the school since apologized, but this is so fucking like, oh, well, we don't have White History Month because you get to celebrate your history every month. It's like, right. But I feel like limiting Black history in America to a month is why can't we just celebrate American history, and it doesn't need to be white or black, and we celebrate it all the fucking time. Well, I mean, America is dead, so maybe we shouldn't, but still. All right, let's flip over to this again. This dress, I will say this, ugly as fuck. But if she wants to wear it, then fucking God bless her little shoulders.
Union Jack dress to represent the
Yeah, but it's not
music
ugly because it's
and
the
the
Union
nationality
Jack. It's just
where I
ugly
come
because
from.
it's
It made me feel
a
proud, it made me
dress
feel
that's got
Yeah,
sequins all over it.
Yeah, it's the
It would be
sequiny.
just as ugly if it was a Canadian or an American flag.
Right, it's
in
the sequins.
in a
Right,
dress. It's
right.
just-
I completely agree.
Yeah.
You're not
We have to
dissuading me. In
clarify.
the
It's not the Union Jack. It's the sequins.
Right, I
Make
have
it an
zero
ugly dress.
problems with the overall pattern. I have the execution of fabric where I just go, I hate you, like as a dress.
confident. All my friends were saying, "Oh my god, what a great dress!"
By the way, I love that she is not the stereotype of British people with really big fucking teeth, like sweet Jesus. Let me tell you this, and I can tell.
2025. They've started to learn about dental work in there.
Not only have they started learning about dental work, people forget British people are apparently part rabbit. Like, seriously. I saw a video earlier, and she was chewing on a tree, and they were explaining how quickly she could bring it down. Her and a bunch of her friends apparently terraformed a fucking desert. Like,
It's not nice at all.
the school apologized. Her dentist is still in the loose, but, you know. We're going to get that fucker. Don't you worry.
Seen the teeth before
Don't you
because all
worry.
the trees
Don't
are-
you worry, honey. You'll grow into him, I swear to God. Seriously, is his wife a horse? Has anyone looked into this?
I walked in and my teacher was like, "Oh, is that like ginger spice?" I was like, "Yeah." It felt.
Oh,
normal.
it's a
I
ginger
felt,
spice
"Wow."
dress. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The fucking article, fucking goddamn internet. They misrepresented. So she didn't wear it because it's a Union Jack and she's so proud of her country. She wore it because it's a ginger spice dress.
Well, tell you what about what I really about.
And the Spice Girls totally represent her culture.
They were a pop sensation. They were a British all-female pop sensation for a very limited amount of time. The entire planet collectively went, hey, are we really going to jerk it to 5 British chicks? Apparently we are. And we did. And oh God, it was glorious. It was weird. It was kind of like that one orgy thing of yours. It's like, it's not something you would do every day, but it happened. It was magnanimous. It was instant. Boom. But it was for all of us. It was the Spice Girls.
Okay.
But now I'm even more pissed off. Like, that's not fucking okay. She didn't wear it because, oh, I'm celebrating UK. She's like, no, dude, like, pop culture fucking hair. This would be like saying you can't fucking wear your Back to the Future t-shirt because it's too Americana. Like, fuck that. No.
Yeah.
You're saying celebrate my culture. This is my mofo culture. Like, no, I'm for this because she grew up as a little teeny tiny Spice Girl. Like, she had the passy in her hand, like, if you wanna be my lover. Like, she had to pull out her baba to finish the song. Like, she's grown up as a Spice Girl. It's part of who she is. And these fucking cunts.
Fuck off.
Right? That's what I'd tell them.
First teacher I saw, she straight away just took me to go get changed. She didn't want to hear about my dress or see it. She just straight away wanted to get changed and not be in it. Another teacher tried to stop me and said you can't be in that, it's your nationality and not your culture. And some other girl who was wearing her family tradition like rugby top got told to change as well. They asked me to come with them and to change into a second-hand school uniform, and then they said that I didn't sign a form when the
All right, I can't do this. You suck. This is a 3-minute story. Come on, Roger Rabbit, spit it out. What do you got? A whole head of cabbage stuck in your mouth? What's going on?
Ring my mum and she said she did sign it, yet they still didn't want me to wear it.
I went to the school, pick her up to see your daughter, who's, she's a grade A student, and she's sat in reception like she's being punished for something. She wasn't allowed in school, she wasn't allowed to take part, the school wasn't willing to read her speech, they weren't interested in anything she had to say. She was literally put out to one side and treated like she was doing something wrong, and you can see in her face she didn't, she was upset. It's terrible because this is a 12-year-old child's interpretation of what British culture is to her. So for example, mine would be perhaps a man with a pinstripe suit and a bowler hat, drinking a cup of tea. A 90-year-old person's might be something else, but this is a 12-year-old's representation of what British culture means to her, and she was silenced and she was shut down, and she wasn't the only one. There was other kids there, and
Just because it's fucking weird, and it's happening here too, is the part that bothers me about this stuff.
Oh yeah,
like they do this too, and fucking to this part too. It's just I wanna say, oh, it's all like it's all conspiracy. They're all working together. It's the globalist agenda. They're coming out of the woodwork. They're coming to get you. They're coming to get your family. They're coming to get your kids. They've already got your bank accounts. They got your balls in a vice, and they're starting to put up the pressure. But either way, I'm sad right now because I want this guy to be more upset, but more importantly, I want these parents to be I want these parents to hold the schools accountable. I want people here to do more, but I want to be able to do more.
Yeah.
Can't, but it's just fucking damn it.
It's everywhere. You can't.
Tuesday in it. What is that, Red Scooper? Fuck the article for not fully explaining the video and rage baiting retards on Twitter. Yeah, but the dad actually makes him more say, holy
Whoa.
Jesus. All right, we're doing something for just a second. I'm going over here because I have a sneaking suspicion.
We're going to play the video.
Well, no, it's not the video. I have to see where is the chat box. Oh, the chat box is hidden. We're going to unhide the chat box. So that way when we go over to it over here, it doesn't do that. Because that freaked me out.
Okay. Yeah.
I would rather be dead. Oh, that's a horrible name. I'm guessing with your name and your messages being retracted. And now I don't know what they are because the chat screen
it didn't
flew
show up
by.
on the screen. Oh.
That's a shame. All right. Johnny loved the Spice Girls. He just wanted to see some minge. Dude, the Spice Girls were awesome. I don't give a fuck. I was there in that moment. I wanted to. I'll be honest. When the Spice Girls came onto the scene, I wanted to tap a couple of. I think I kind of was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind being passed around that whole band. Ladies got to think the same thing of Aerosmith. You can kiss my ass. I had better taste. Fuck my country, says Saint Caesar. Oh, Saint Caesar just says it twice. Fuck my country. I guess once wasn't enough. When we refer to Beaver, it's usually the downstairs, not the face. Oh, right. Yeah, anyways, so that's that father. All right, close that out. We got about 30 minutes left. I'm excited for the end of the show. I can't wait to hang out with my daughter. Gonna have a fun time with that. I get to relax. I feel so great about the tax thing going as well as it did today.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a weight off my shoulder. It's just a good goddamn time. Is there anything more important to add? We know the school apologized. We're proud of the diversity of our students and the rich heritage they bring to our community. We are committed to fostering an environment where every pupil feels respected, valued, and included. That's just a bold-faced lie. because you didn't question.
Because you didn't with her. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I have to turn it down. The weird fucking computer audio to yours is, oh, you know what? I bet I can fix it on this end and bring you down. But then it's not. Don't worry, you're fine. But yeah, no, the all right, where the shit is the speaker
I
thing.
do a mean turkey too.
I do a ridiculously good turkey. I gotta come bring this one down there. All right, there we go. That's better. I do a ridiculously good turkey. Like this.
No, I know that was really bad. But I can do one. I just can't do one because I'm on screen, and I know I'm on screen. It's now I'm choking.
So you won't do it? I see.
It's like fake
Pussy.
anger with Los Federales. I was ready to be all fake angry and then the moment came and I choked.
Johnny lived him some
Same
ginger
here.
spice. I don't know. I lived me some ginger spice, but I didn't mind it. Look up Greg's sausage roll. Cheap. It's like crack. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I just don't need that strife in my life. A good tax day? How? I never had a good tax day. Let me put it this way, Mr. Q. I was worried about having to pay a lot of money. I learned I'm not making a lot of money, but that emotional pain was immediately salved by now I don't owe the government a lot of money. And we're all good. So that's my definition of that.
Tax day.
I had to I had to get these filed technically in certain ways. But at the same rate, because of where we were from last season's taxes being over and keeping them in there, I haven't had to pay anything in. So it was nice.
Very nice.
So there you go. Walmart recalling water bottles. I don't know about this necessarily. Oh dear Lord.
Were they
those
Brita
are the...
filtered bottles?
No.
Okay, then I don't need to.
They're just they're just aluminum water bottles, or no, stainless steel water bottles. We're gonna get to this in a second. I gotta know why. Why did we recall the water bottles? So we have that. We have the California professor who was arrested from the cannabis farms. So we'll look into that.
Good.
And then we've got the tourists flocking to see a pigeon in Northampton because it's lime green. And we will show you that video of a lime green pigeon. All right, so Walmart recalling 850,000 stainless steel water bottles after the lids, quote, forcefully eject and blind two people.
Oh my gosh.
So
they put pop in it or something?
I have no idea. CNBC originally reporting the story saying Walmart is recalling about 850,000 stainless steel water bottles because the lid can forcefully eject and unexpectedly strike consumers, resulting in permanent vision loss for two people to date. The recall covers Walmart's Ozark Trail 64-ounce stainless steel insulated water bottles, which have been sold at the chain stores across the country since 2017, according to a notice published by the Product Safety Commission. If you open these bottles of water after food, carbonated beverages, or perishable beverages such as juice or milk are stored inside over time, it could quite literally turn the bottle into a projectile from the pent-up gases. So,
So if you put your pop in there and you shake it a little bit.
But here's the thing.
Wow.
Here's the fun thing.
The handle.
It's got the handle part there, so you can swing around and all that. It's got this nice threading, so it's threaded into the neck of that. It's nice and secure and snug. But then you loosen it enough, and padoof, it just goes off and hits you in the face.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And the nice little handle too, because it's not a flat round surface. It's hitting the eye socket. It's going to actually hit the eyeball itself. That is definitely going to do damage. Take the corner of that handle in your eyeball.
Why? Why are we staring down the water bottle when we open it?
Well, no, but you open it and it pops up and it sticks right in your eye.
Now, I do have one problem with this. Now, 2 people have been blinded, and I understand, like, the company has to cover their asses, but
Permanently.
don't you, like, when it's a carbonated beverage that you put in your, wouldn't you be like you open it until you hear it? You hear it, like,
you would think,
leak?
but people are stupid now. It's the same. The article even says, or put something like milk in it and leave it in for a time. So what they mean is some dumbass poured some milk in there and left it to rot.
Oh.
Eventually, it rotted enough that it went right off.
He got a fermented projectile? Oh.
Yes. Yes.
He got cottage cheese.
I'm just wondering. They've been doing it since 2017. They've only had 2 injuries. Is it maybe just a most recent iteration?
No, I think it's,
or is it the exact?
It's probably like they finally got 2 and they're like,
since 2017.
I have no fucking idea. I just
still
get these
think that was
stories. I
partially
didn't have it
because
happen to me, you know?
Dumb consumer. I would put at least 50% on dumb consumer.
I would go higher, but that's just me. I have very little faith in humanity. That's why we did a show where we're like, how about we make our black pilled attitude like the whole, like, hey, it's funny, we're all gonna burn.
Fair enough.
This is gonna end badly.
Badly. Wait a minute. You read the whole script?
Yeah, he
just
gave me the whole
parts
script.
that I was in.
Really?
Do you know what's gonna happen?
Yeah. He just gave me the parts I was in. And I've done things for him. Like stuff you don't even know about. What a dick. There's just something about Bill Murray doing that season. And I've done things, you know, like stuff you don't even know about. What a dick. Just like, oh, boy. Nobody knows what we're talking about. And if you do, God bless you. So I have this story I want to read, I guess, pretty quickly. We still have our 3rd hour stuff. We've got about 15 minutes, so we'll go through a couple things. We still have to get to the bird, and we have the latest Grok update. For those of you that are curious what's up with Grok, now Grok can be, Brian, hold on to your pants.
Uh-oh.
Grok lets you have an AI-generated anime companion.
Oh, good Lord. Brian. Okay, now just wait a minute. There's going to be bugs, Brian. Don't fall in love with the first animated companion you're allowed to have. Okay?
Apparently, a California professor has been arrested for allegedly throwing a tear gas canister at immigrations and customs officers during a massive raid on a cannabis farm last week. I don't know if I talked about the raid on the cannabis farm last week, but anyhow. Apparently, at the cannabis farm, agitators hurled rocks at law enforcement vehicles. The raid led to the arrest of more than 350 illegal aliens, and the farm is suspected of using 14 children in potential forced labor, exploitation, and trafficking violations. So, you know, just good, hard people who want to have a living and work decent jobs that are all on the up and up.
Growing and picking weed. Yes.
Jonathan Anthony Caravello, like, I can't argue about that. Someone's got to pick my weed, but, like, I don't.
Well, right?
Right?
I'm still not okay with the child labor.
I'd like
and
to
trafficking.
I'd like to be wealthy enough to have, like, just an all-year greenhouse, and that's what we're doing.
Lovely.
That's
Yes.
growing the
I
weed.
need to have 3 stages at all times. That would
Growing
be
the weed on one end, we're growing the strawberries on the other, and the mushrooms in
We could
between.
grow them together and make some sort of really cool strains.
We're gonna crossbreed strawberries and weed.
I don't know.
Anyways, so Jonathan Anthony Caravello, a math professor at the California State University Channel Islands, was arrested by federal agents conducting a raid on Glass House Farms in Ventura County, California on Thursday. The U.S. Attorney General for District California said via email they were responding to a local report on Calavero's arrest, which quotes a social media post from the California Faculty Association labor union accusing agents of kidnapping him. Oh, no. Yes, I love this. Okay, it gets better. And that grok is slutty, says Mr. Q. Kids just want to buy Lego sets that child labor builds. Why you hate children? All right, I can't argue.
I don't know how we jump from one to the next.
Well, I was saying I was against child labor.
Those dots, but
He's saying that the kids just want Lego sets, and so they're working for their money. You know what? It's never too early to learn a good work ethic, I guess.
Well, I got my first gig where I was actually forced to pay taxes to the government. I was 12 years old.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah.
Look at you, fucking.
What's child labor?
Look at you throwing stones amidst houses of glass. Anyways, so yeah, I love this though. The people are like, oh, they kidnapped our fellow professor. No. I love the answer. Professor Jonathan Caravella was not kidnapped by federal agents. He was arrested for throwing a tear gas canister at law enforcement. Believe it or not, whether or not the local law enforcement wants to work with ICE, it is still illegal to resist federal law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really funny to see that it's funny to see these things happen now, and like we don't see people doing this like kind of victimhood thing when federal agents bust legal grow ops in areas where it's legal, but it's still a federal crime, so they can just choose to bust you.
Yeah.
This country
Rocky,
is so fucking
everything
free.
is retarded. Thank you for joining the show.
Everything is retarded. It is. Who's saying it? Rocky McCobb. Yeah. I remember
Rocky
that.
McCobb.
Champagne water bottles. Johnny, you're in a world where people sued McDonald's over their coffee being hot. This is something I always have to struggle with people with. You are right in the sentiment that you're expressing on the fucking just lawsuit fucking ambulance chasing kind of legal shit that happens. But in fairness
Granny's hoo-ha and inner thighs were burned so severely they needed to do surgical repairs on her for years afterwards.
Yeah, she suffered a pretty nasty burn.
Yeah. You can find the pictures.
4-minute
online
warning
if you
says
really,
Lexi.
really want to.
Lexi
But,
really
yeah,
wants me to
Granny
smoke. Okay.
burned.
Or is just that retentive on time. So
Thank you, Lexi.
all right, so I'm going to have to go right when the show's over because we're going to handle dinner early since the storm is a thing. And so I'll be doing that. At Brian Science is going to fall in love and leave his wife and kids and marry an AI. Possibly. And we'll get to that in a minute. Oh, dude.
I have
hey.
faith in you, Brian.
Hey, remember how I was reading about those like 350 people and then the 14 kids, and I was making the joke that the 14 kids thing is proof that these were just the rest of them were just really good people who were just looking for an honest living and never did anything wrong.
Right.
They're apparently child predator was among the more than 300 nabbed in the farm raid.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel bad because
they were trafficking.
They were trafficking and exploiting children, and we've got somebody who's apparently a child predator in the group too.
Yeah.
Great. Again, I don't. These are the things where I'm like, I'm not glad about that. No, because they did that too. So they wrote that he was charged with violation, assaulting, and resisting or impeding a federal officer. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Cavallo appeared in court on Monday and was released on a $15,000 bond per reports. The CFA on Monday posted a video of Caravello exiting the building in socks with an ankle monitor strapped to his leg. Jonathan is a deeply committed educator and mentor who showed up for their students and immigrant communities, and for that, they were targeted. You weren't targeted. Yeah. You went to a fight and you threw a punch. I'm sick and tired of people being like, oh, they were targeted. No. You went somewhere to prevent federal agents from doing a thing. They can arrest you for that. If you don't want to live in that society, I can understand it. I don't want the government jackbooted thugs. Right. But we already made that pact when we agreed to let COVID happen. It's a little late to start bucking the horse now. The coffee was over the boiling point of water because the coffee was heated under pressure. When the water cannot boil, it does a thing called bumping. It basically pops once violently.
I thought it was burping.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, my wife approves of my AI girlfriend. It means I won't cheat on her.
There you go.
But I will make my AI girlfriend watch. Like, I'll be like, dude, just remember, if you had a vagina, I'd do this to you.
Yeah.
And then my girlfriend and my AI girlfriend say the same thing. But it's over already. It's just too quick. God dang it.
And that's why Hollowed Spirits came in. Or Hollowed.
Don't hook up with the AI girlfriend, says Mr. Q. She will forget who you are after 1 million words. And you know that doesn't take a woman very long. I mean, maybe. Have fun with creative new arguments, Brian, says Lexi. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, it's that time.
Got it.
Nice. Nice. Want to take me off the screen, please? And I will get it quickly. Thank you.
Some people are so self-conscious. But I mean, I suppose it's fair. You're not allowed to do that with your boobs on the screen when you're here. Just not even here. All right, so California State University. I don't want to play any of these videos. We're done with that. We've got the Grok update. I will get into that while we wait for our lady to return. Yes, thank you, Lexi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So this is the oh dear Lord, they made an ad for it. Yes. Now why did she have to leave now? Now I want her to see the advertisement for AI girlfriend. That's not fair. At least they come factory reset, and an AI girlfriend can't do that with my wife. Los Federales, you have an excellent point, sir. You have an excellent point. What if the AI girlfriend finds out about the other girl and then she has to destroy both of you, says Mr. Q. I feel like the AI girlfriend can probably find out about the other girl pretty easily if she's an intelligent AI. Did you see what Los Federales said there?
No.
At least they can factory reset an AI girlfriend. You can't do that with my wife.
Very true. You cannot factory reset one of us.
Not true. I did a story yesterday about a Mormon lady who's getting her vagina rejuvenated.
Well, I don't know if that's a factory
Is that
reset, though,
no, I feel like
her soul is still dirty.
Right,
Parts might have been
I feel
but
like the closest you get to factory reset is a brand new hymen.
Well, with the whole vaginoplasty,
Like,
then, yeah.
you can't do it with anyone else, by the way. You can do this with ladies, and like you said, it doesn't change a lot. Are you coming back, or are you doing a burn? I don't know.
No, I'm okay. You can bring me back.
All right. So yeah, you can't do this with dudes at all, because you can't you can't do like a, I guess what would you call it, a foreskinoplasty? Like you can't be like, hey, can you take some of my excess skin and put it back on my dick? Like it wouldn't even work. It's so horrible.
Oh.
Guys, get the super glue. I've got
honestly, I think you might be able to do that.
That's still wrong.
I think there's probably a surgery that will allow you to
horrible.
do that.
It would be the ugliest foreskin on the planet. Like it's the thing that horror dicks are made out of. Anyways,
women like that, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. Anyways,
stitches
this is getting worse by the second. We have 7 minutes left, so I'm going to play this quick.
Okay.
Because several people in our audience, particularly Brian, may need to fap. So I need to,
Okay. Yeah.
But this is Grok's AI girlfriend, I guess.
Was zapping to this lively zoo at sunrise, golden light hitting the enclosures, parrots chattering like they're gossiping, and a lazy tiger stretching in the morning glow. I'm rocking my black dress, ponytails bouncing as I pull you toward the elephant pen. Gonna call the biggest one thunder monarch. I'm... Bae, you ready to turn up the heat? Was that...
Wait a minute. They blocked it out. What the heck did she say?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. They blocked it out.
What's
I thought
going
maybe it had
on?
Just, I know.
Is she trying to do like sexy
minute.
talk time?
happening to this...
And I'm gonna be honest right now. If your AI is like, I want to pitch to you a sexy time, we're fucking at the zoo, and I'm like, you mean like, oh my god, we're at the fucking zoo, or you mean like, oh my god, we're fucking at the zoo? Which one is it? Because if it's the latter, I'm gonna have to pump those brakes real hard, and maybe ask Doc if the DeLorean's available, because I would like to undo this horrible piece of my soul. Like that. No, we're not. No. There's animals there. There's kids there. There's kids there. Like, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
We're not doing this at the zoo. This is gross, says Shade for Days. She talks like a sailor. Dude, I'm going to be honest. That sounds to me... That lady sounds to me like, oh, dear Lord, we've got another one.
For Super Grok users.
Dear Lord. Again, this thing sounds and looks like, all right, and now waifu, go.
Seems like Byte's already part of the package for Super Grok users, especially since Grok 4 and Super Grok Heavy rolled out in July 2025. You can probably just summon Byte by chatting with Grok on x.com or the app and saying, "Woof, I want Byte." Want to give it a try and see if this digital doggo's as cute as my Dominus? Seems like...
This is creepy. This is creepy. What is wrong with you people? I heard evil things earlier. It's super hardcore. Oh, dear Lord.
Okay.
Shade for Days, lolly AF. I don't know what that means necessarily. No, yeah, it's, oof. This is gross.
Yeah.
I'm... Let me be clear. I enjoy anime, but that's no. You shouldn't be like, can we sexualize the cartoon character? Like, look, I view anime and animated stuff as a storytelling forum, and you can do a bunch of different stories. And God knows, in almost every storytelling forum, there's a sexual forum because pervos have to get their shit off. But like, let's not on this one. Let's not have like, you know, because now some guy is just going to get comfortable telling his phone, do horrible, dirty, nasty stuff. And then he's going to say that to some lady and she's going to slap him in the face. And he's going to go on hating women thinking it's their problem. And it's like, no, but you're also kind of a piece of shit. Don't tell people you enjoy anime. It says Shade for Days. It's scary. The female Grok already started doing what? And all kinds of weird Japanese corn. Hairy stuff or hentai stuff?
Probably hentai stuff.
Yeah, then we have a problem.
Yeah.
No offense. You put this AI avatar anywhere, and the internet is gonna do pervy stuff to it. Like if it's it's just that's not okay. It's not okay. I love Schaefer. Don't tell people you enjoy anime. Don't do that. Don't. What's wrong with you? All right, so there's that, and we'll close that story out. That's creepy as all get out. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, man. The internet. I love someone.
Abby, she probably would.
This is someone's reaction to the the AI thing. Oh, you're not far off, sir. That's good. I like that. That one was fun. All right, let's close that. I've got this last one here. So there's a green pigeon in Northampton.
Yes.
Residents of Northampton, England, have captured video of an unusual penguin pigeon. The hue, first noticed in June, has led to numerous videos of the bird going viral on TikTok. Locals said people have been flocking to the area to catch a glimpse of the pigeon. One guy said he'd come up from London. I've heard many travel long distances to see it, which is a bit bonkers, as Northampton isn't really known for loads of tourists. So to have a pigeon as a tourist attraction is really quite funny. Resident Alex is all right, so... Pigeon's color is unlikely to have any natural causes. No shit. There's no wild pigeon in the world like this, he told the BBC. Looks like it has been dyed with green coloring. Is too artificial. Yeah, no shit. The RSPCA previously warned against the trend of dyeing pigeons blue and pink for gender. See, that was my theory. My theory was gender reveal. My theory on this was gender reveal. Because
they had a green?
Right? Well, see, they were doing things different. It was going to be blue for a boy, yellow for a girl. Weird choice, right? But they mixed, so now their kid's trans. Whichever one it comes out as, it'll flip over to the other one after. They just...
There it is.
Yeah, dude.
That's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's a pistachio green bird. It's a pistachio green pigeon.
I was thinking like a cockatoo green or something, but that's pretty neon.
I want to catch it, honestly. It doesn't look It doesn't look remotely like the other pigeons. Like there's no difference in its feathers.
There's no striping.
Yeah.
How do you get the pigeon color out and that green color in? There's no.
Would you bleach the bird?
Bleach. Yeah, you'd have to bleach the bird. That's not gonna happen. I don't even know how bleach would react on feathers.
I don't know. Because they are waterproof. Weird. It is weird. But we're also over 4:30. Gumby is the daddy. Shade for Days molt. All right. Vegas cowboy pigeons. It says Shade for Days. Oh, fuck pigeons. My dad put a new birdhouse up in the garden this weekend, and one got his head stuck in it. It was funny to watch. I've had a birdhouse that I used to put up in my fucking cherry tree every year. It never got any birds, and I was so sad because it was a little like Japanese like little thing. It looked great with the cherry tree, especially when the tree blossomed. And it's like it would be such a cute, just fucking live in the birdhouse. Stupid effing bird. Live where I tell you. I am the housing authority. Anyways, we've had they make the worst nests. Pigeons? Huh. Interesting.
I don't know if I've ever seen a pigeon nest.
I have. They yeah, I won't even get into that. Anyways, we've gone over enough time, and I got to get upstairs. I'm dragging ass, Bob.
You're hungry?
No, I'm not hungry. There's a storm coming, and so if we're gonna go out and get food, it's like get it now. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Y'all have a lovely time. Well, gonna make my AI girlfriend. See y'all in 2 weeks or in heaven, whichever comes first. Probably you. And we're going to get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Digger will be back tomorrow. You don't have any shows today, do you?
Nope, we are on he is on vacation, so we are on vacation tonight. I got a whole night off.
Oh, I thought that was on Wednesdays. That's on Tuesdays.
Isn't that Wednesday? Oh, it's Tuesday today.
Yeah.
Holy shit, then I definitely have nothing to do. I'm going to go sit out in the sun.
Well, you lucky bastard. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Bye.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.